Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited to have you joining us this evening for our charity stream for March of Dimes. Tonight, we're going to be playing a very fun Halloween evening with the twist of We Are the Candy. So, there are some amazing donation incentives that you can get by donating to March of Dimes using the Stream Elements link in the chat right now. I'm actually going to pin it. If you click on that, there are some really fun incentives that you can get, like some amazing dice from Dirge Senior Dice. They have, I want to say, 5 to 6 sets that they are going to be offering to those who donate. You can also win a $25 gift card to Talon and Claw. And you can also help support our players by donating certain amounts. If you donate $10 or more, you can actually gift a reroll to any player. James, I'll ask you, do you want to be included in that, or do you not want to be included in that?
As far as players, I don't need to know. They can just have it. Um, the
Oh,
main
no,
one is if
I
what?
mean,
Oh,
like, do you want
me?
people to be able to gift to you?
Yes,
Oh, no,
yes.
okay. I shouldn't have asked. Okay. You heard them, folks. You can also gift James some incentives. You can also give any player an auto success on a roll for $25. This one's fun. For $50, you can gift the party a Bane or a Boon. And for $75, you can name the next NPC. We can keep it semi appropriate, or James might not use your suggestion. So keep that in mind if you go the $75 route. So, what are you supporting when you donate to March of Dimes? What an excellent question you have asked. When you support March of Dimes, you are helping fight for the health of all moms, babies, and families. Specifically, their mission is to end preventable preterm birth. As well as maternal and infant mortality, all while closing the health equity gap. So, again, if you are able to support, I'm putting in another link in the chat. If Stream Elements wants to work, you can click on that Tiltify link and you can go and make a donation that goes straight to March of Dimes to support an amazing cause. So, with all of that being said, my pronouns are they, them. My name is Jess, and tonight I am playing Sir Patches, whose pronouns are he, they. Sir Patches is a fighter and has been around for a. They've seen two Halloweens now, so he's been around the block. He knows a thing or two, and you can see a cute picture of him right by my hand because the amazing Jack drew these freak frackin' amazing graphics for our stream. Everyone, please clap. That was so cute. They did it on a whim. We love him so much for it. And with that, I am going to put Jack in the spot by popcorning to him.
Hi. I couldn't find the unmute button for one solid second. I'm Jack, and I've straight up blanked on what it is that we're supposed to say to each other. Um, I do things, and I play this guy. Wait, which this guy, which is a candy corn, Claire. Okay, cute. Am I popcorning to somebody else? All right. JPG, since I'm marrying you and your wife, you're next.
Oh God, sorry. I'm really glad that I was on mute because that laugh that you got from me was a lot. Hi everyone, I'm JPG. I'm a pop culture educator and consultant. And just announced I'm one of the new hosts for Tabletop News. And I'm very, very excited for the new gig. Thank you so much, Jess, for having me on. My pronouns are he, him. And tonight I am playing Lord Pain Chocolat, who is a very, very expensive fancy chocolate bar. and I'm playing a paladin as well too, but he's going to be very suave and swashbuckly. So I apologize in advance. Popcorn over to Cedar.
Hello, I am Cedar. My pronouns are he, they, and she. Very excited to be here to help raise some money for a wonderful cause. Tonight, I will be playing Elder Z, who is a lemon drop who fell into the basement and doesn't know how long they've been down there. Time is an enigma and a mystery to them. And I am very excited to see what shenanigans we get into tonight. And I will popcorn Ian.
Awesome. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all socials. And today I will be he, him, my personal pronouns. I will be playing Carlito, the caramel apple barbarian, whose also pronouns are he, him. And they don't speak like this person, but think Macho Man Randy Savage. They're that excitable. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yep, there it is. Darn. And I'll pop it over, popcorn over to our GM to get us started.
Hello, I'm James. I use they, them. I will be the illustrious game master for this evening of Dungeons and Dragons with Candy Corn Adventures. You can find me over at Ampersandbox, Tabletop RPG, both on Twitch and YouTube, where I play a host of different characters, and I am not the DM there. But tonight, if everyone is ready, we can go ahead and jump in to our candy hunt adventure. I'm getting thumbs up, so I'm going to say that that's good to go. With this, it is Halloween night. Some year, it's not important. You all are candy. Time is a human construct. You are sweet things that only have to worry about mold and water, because water, whenever it rains or pours, will melt you, and heat as well. So with that, each of you find yourself inside of a large orange, it would almost appear to you like an amphitheater that's full of different other candies. For you who have been in the basement or attic or anything, you have been swept up during the holiday season. So for Elder Z, you had been living down in the basement, possibly near the Halloween decorations, but as the owner of the house gathered everything up, she found you and threw you in with all the other candy, regardless of the lint, hair, and other things that you find attached to yourself. For Sir Patches, you have something very similar. Maybe you knew that this candy bowl was about to be made, and you made your way in to warn everyone else about the oncoming dangers. As you all kind of mingle there with the melange of other candies, some jawbreakers, accompanied by a Twizzler, are going around and talking to different candies. I mean, like, good evening to you all. Would you like to join us this evening in our festivities? And maybe join our religion, and we can show you the way of the cavity. And that's where it's open to anyone who would like to join.
You want us to join the cavity cult?
Oh, we don't call ourselves a cult. We're a very welcoming candy collective that desires to be consumed, because that is our purpose as candy. The Jawbreaker leans in like, yeah, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, I do have a problem with that. Yeah. You got a lot of culture in your family.
Yes, we do. But with that, just as long as you stick around, there won't be any problems.
I'm gonna look to the group to see what their thoughts are.
I'm real good at sticking. I think I could. I have the potential.
And that's where the Twizzler will lean into you and be like, well, just read the inside of my candy coating here, where I have a pamphlet of all the benefits you gain from being part of the candy cult. I mean, Church of the Cavity. That's a DM slip up.
You close that tunic. This is a youngin' here.
I can't
Leave them
read, but it look real pretty.
Oh, well, just stick with me. I'm sure the festivities will begin here shortly. As an Almond Joy comes over, like, wow, this sounds really great. How do you join?
I think so I have that like little cocktail sword rapier, right? In the photo. And I put it out in order to stop the little Almond Joy.
Whoa, what is going on?
And it's kind of like right at where the Almond Joy's belly is supposed to be.
Where that almond is?
Yeah, and I say, wait, little one. You may choose to melt for them, but maybe think about melting for yourself.
I don't understand.
You will when
I
you're
like-
older.
I like the idea when you put the sword out. It doesn't just catch the almond candy; it also catches Corny. He's just like, woo! Oh, okay.
We don't. We're not seriously like looking over to Sir Patches. We're not seriously thinking about this, are we? Like,
You just get a deadpan stare from me, and my arms are crossed.
I think they like us, guys.
That's where the Twizzler will reach down and hug Candy and be like, or sorry, Corny, and be like, yes, we so admire all of you and your fervent, beliefs this evening. As the doorbell rings, ding dong, and some words, unless does anyone speak giant? Then it just sounds like.
Oh my word.
what
As
was
you
that?
feel the whole amphitheater get picked up by an elderly woman who's like, "I'll be there in just a moment," as she shuffles.
Does the Twizzler turn around in order to see the door open?
Yes, they would be
Okay.
like, "Yes, praise the first event of the evening," as they let go of Corny.
I'm gonna grab Corny and like kind of do that little like that shush thing, and then we're gonna like try to like we're gonna disappear a little bit more into the candy and be like, "Shh, little one, please watch, and I hope that this teaches you to value your life and your choices a bit more."
I'm gonna nod along when Lord Payne says that, and I'm gonna say, looks like we need another volunteer. And I'm gonna look just directly at like the Twizzler or any of the other little culty family people.
The
Let's start-
muffled corner, you just get.
I wanted to start poking at the Twizzler like with my spork, like, come on, that's you. This is you.
The door, the what you would think would be a wall, opens up, and outside are gigantic creatures covered in the skins of potentially their fallen foes. Like, you see one that has painted their face completely green and put little warts on and carries a large hat. Another one covered in what looks like some kind of bindings, shuffling towards the door, going ooh, as they just, with such rapidity, shove their massive hands into this bowl. I need dexterity checks from everybody. As you can feel the fingers rummaging next to you and like buffing you side to side.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nice! Way to start that game.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Not bad.
That one. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What?
It's okay.
What?
It's okay. I got it too. We're close together.
And
I got a 15. Wait,
Okay.
does Courtney get the help action since they're being like held back?
Why not? Why not? Go ahead and roll, Corny. Roll it one more time.
Okay, I'll roll one more time.
Sorry, Elder Z, I didn't have any.
It's okay. My time has come.
No. I'm a 13, much better than a 2.
13. All right, so it's over 10, so that works. But as you all see, just handfuls of candy are being pulled. The Twizzler goes up, but one of the Jawbreakers was holding on to another piece of candy, hoping to be grabbed. You know, a bigger object is easier to be grabbed by these giants, but misses, and they're just like, darn. And you see Elder Z stuck slightly to another piece of candy as their sticky outer shell, as they just flail with their arms down. What does Elder Z do as you're stuck being pulled up to this connected to another piece of candy?
I think he looks over his shoulder at the other piece of candy and says, "So, do you come here often then, or is this your first time in this amphitheater? Where are we going anyways?"
Let's do...
I would like the records
Oh.
to show that Hatter originally gave his nat 20 to James, but has since switched to Cedar.
Yay.
That's good. Because I rolled a nat 20 by myself.
Oh,
Yo.
help!
With that, can I get a strength check from Cedar as the the fun-sized Kit Kat bar that you're attached to is like, I don't know, but this looks exciting.
You and I have different ideas of what is exciting.
The other half of the Kit Kat bar is like, I probably agree with you.
I'd like to help if it's allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see kind of Carlito jump up on his haunches because he's just an apple with arms and then legs in this fantasy world. So he kind of hops up and he's like, oh, no, and he wiggles his way through and extends his stick that he's on because he's a candy apple, and he's like, grab a stick to provide help.
Oh, good. That takes me to a 15 instead. So, yes, better than the 5 I rolled.
Thank goodness.
Oh.
You do
We're
have the
off
nat
to it.
20 if you want to use it.
We're off to a strong start.
I want to feel safe in the blanket of my 15, so I'll take my 15.
Okay. So, as the candy gets pulled up, the one who looks like they have bandages all over their face pulls up their mask and immediately sees you stuck to their Kit Kat bar and is pulling the wrapper off the Kit Kat bar. As you just hear, ow, this hurts. Why does this hurt? And then they break it in half to separate the left and right side as they're like, brother, sibling, and just, and the screams fade as they throw the wrapper. It lands back towards the candy bowl where Carlito's able to help you with that spork and pull you back in.
Thank you.
And then they just the other half. And then they pull their mask back down.
I'm going to do an I'm watching you to Just Corny and say, now this is why we don't want to be joining that cult. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
And I'll do
Next
a
time you should
nod.
toss me. I can catch him.
The old gal pulls the bowl back and just have a good evening, and they go. You can't quite make out kid speech with their TikTok language and dances. As they dance away with their candy, as you all, knowing the language of sweetness, just hear the screams of their candy from their bags as they're tearing off wrappers and just eating them towards the next house. The door closes, and the older gal puts it right back next to on her coffee table as she goes back to the kitchen and resumes cooking something. What would you all like to do as you have a few moments here?
Does this mean it's over?
This is just the beginning.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
We need to find a safer place.
I remember my first Halloween.
We'll start punching the side of the amphitheater, which we all know is a bucket. Just I'm probably not doing anything, but just ferociously.
You can make an attack roll as you hear the Jawbreaker cry as they missed out of their opportunity to join the Church of the Cavity and the illustrious.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unarmed since I'm punching it.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 22. It's a hit.
Yeah.
What do you mean that's not bad?
That's not bad.
Wait, what did you roll?
A 22 to
22.
hit.
Holy
22 will
shit.
definitely hit. You're literally basically hitting like the wall of a house.
Yeah.
So it hits and it definitely does damage.
It's like he's there. He's like, I wanna get out. And he just like-
Just walk over and put my hand on your shoulder. There, it's okay. You'll be all right. Here, come let the Elder Z comfort you in our time of peril and doom.
I don't wanna be in here anymore.
Can Corny come up and just like, you're doing a great job, and that's guidance.
Everyone's so nice in here. I wanna go.
You're leaving like little bits of caramel onto the plastic that holds this bowl. He's like,
I guess it's not doing anything. Not busted out of this thing.
The sounds of candy cause a familiar creature to Sir Patches and Elder Z to be curious and start wandering over as it sachets with its squished little furry face. It's Burger, the owner's cat. Or, for you all, a massive behemoth. As it circles around the bowl, and you hear that gentle purring sound. As it's just, what's going on in here?
Do we understand it?
Yes.
Oh, hi, we're trying to get out. I think.
Well, aren't you sweet?
Yes, I made up a lot of fructose.
Well, just come here, as it puts its paw into the bowl for you to stand on its massive clawed hand.
Going to look at Sir Patches and Carlito, and everyone who has stopped him from doing stuff, he's just like gonna look at them, be like, "Can I?"
Don't worry, I don't bite. I don't have a sweet tooth.
Oh, you have the cutest beans.
Oh, these toe beans.
Yeah, they kind of look like some of my friends.
I've met many jelly beans in my day. What? Here, why don't you come play with me? As they
Okay.
take you out of the bowl.
Woo! Are you gonna get my friends too?
Quick question. Are cats allergic to chocolate like dogs are allergic to chocolate?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to look it up right now because
Someone
if
in the
I'm-
chat, let us know.
Yeah, somebody in the chat, please let me know because if I'm the most effective thing against
No.
this, oh,
No.
they're not.
Yeah, don't know. Well, they can't eat it because it contains caffeine, which is dangerous to cats.
Okay, so they're still like I'm still like semi-dangerous to it then, right?
Yeah,
Because
you
it
are
becomes
highly
highly
toxic to
toxic.
cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are highly toxic to cats.
Now, I want to like when Corny like puts a little hand up in order to play with the cat, I'm just gonna take Corny's hand and then spin them and dip them really quickly.
Oh my!
Oh no, little one. The only
You got it.
the only danger that you'll be in tonight is in your own heart. And then I look straight at the cat, and I'm just like, try me, right? Like I'm just like.
Is this what we call dance?
That's where Burger will do that cat chittering, where when it like sees a fly that's outside the window, like as it circles and like rubs the bowl, and you can feel the whole bowl kind of shift to one side.
I am going to hop up onto the ridge of the bowl, and I'm gonna say, "Make a break for it, boys," and do a muscle up, and try not to fall on my head.
I want to do the complete opposite and full chaos gremlin into the side of the wall.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like just
Are we just trying to knock down the whole bowl?
knock it over. Like just knock it over.
You do have guidance though, by the way.
Oh, there's
You're-
so much happening
yeah,
already.
you're welcome to do a strength check if you'd like.
To both of us?
Yeah.
Strength check
Or athletics, yeah.
or athletics.
I rolled a 7, so now the candy that I've put my bucket into is that my combined weight with his combined weight is enough to tip it.
And I rolled a 25.
Hey!
Oh.
So Sir Patches is like has jumped up, holding on to the rim, thinking that their tiny Sour Patch body would like be enough weight. As this candy apple just kind of shuffles and pushes its way through the crowd of other candies, pushing like a Reese's Pieces pack away, and also a Reese's cup that we're talking about. Like, hey, we're similar but different. Isn't that neat? We're both
no.
sweet as can be. And as the cat like is circling around, and you can feel it going like tipping, and that's where Sir Patch is like, I'm doing it, but really it's like the cat. That's where Carlito's extra weight just pushes into the side of the bowl, and the whole bowl goes falling off of this coffee
Oh
table.
my word.
Now, as pieces of candy, you're all probably about like 6 inches tall or smaller, and you're gonna be falling like 2 feet. But you're candy and you're light, so you can either do acrobatics or athletics checks from everyone.
Oh, I'm going
Oh
athletics.
no. Athletics, definitely athletics.
23. That's not bad.
I'm sorry.
You beat me to the joke because I rolled a 21.
Got him!
Hey, twinsies.
Hey, also, Jess, why is my wife's name in the chat?
So Alex donated a boon to us. Thank you so
God.
much. And just so everyone on this call and everyone in chat is aware, if someone falls in love with JPG's character, he has to buy his wonderful wife, Alex, a new bag. And we want her to get that bag. So
Is now a bad time to say I'm already in love with the character? Like,
Okay.
Oh my God, Sir Chocolate, you're so hot.
Here's the thing. Okay. It's our rule. It's mine and my wife's rule for this. Anytime a character falls in love with mine, I owe her a purse, like a literal purse in real life.
so the
But it's per character.
so what you're saying
Oh,
is
I
all
love
of
you
our
so
characters-
No, everybody be cool, please.
So
So it
it's
sounds
all
like
of
we
our
need some-
characters fall in love with Lord Payne au chocolat, you owe her 4 bags? Is that what
So,
what if,
4
what if
bags.
an NPC falls in love with
That
Lord
also
Payne au
counts.
chocolat?
That actually
I-
also counts.
I was gonna say named NPCs, so if anyone wanted to like name an NPC in the chat, that would definitely
God.
count.
I ship Lord Payne au chocolat with the cat burger.
Okay, it has to be natural. Okay,
Oh,
nobody forced this.
I know I am but a humble lemon drop from a damp basement, and you a noble lord.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
the Halloween part of this one shot is actually over. Now we are moving on to the bachelor portion of
Oh,
the evening.
Welcome to the dating sim where polyamory is a root.
God.
Back to falling off a table. I heard some 23s, some 21s, I think. Did anyone get under 15?
No, I didn't.
16.
So if you got over 15, you only take 3 falling damage.
Oh, okay.
As the entire candy bowl scatters across the floor, and you see Burger hop down from the coffee table, and any candy that moves, he immediately is going over to bat it like a plaything, pat, pat, and putting it back in towards the pile. He's like, yes, run from me.
Oh, God.
Would you like to run?
Yes, please. Or could we? I have an idea, but it's
Let's
gonna
do
be real crazy, and I'm sorry in advance. So this is a cat, right? Cats don't traditionally like candy. So, could we turn this cat to be on our side and just be like, look, take it, like, let us travel on you to the kitchen and we will, like, open up catnip for you or something.
That's very interesting. Sir Patches and Elder Z could roll a history check if Sir Lord Chocolat is proposing that to the party.
Yeah, like, look, this cat values something else in the food area more so than our own lives. Is there something in the kitchen that we can sway the cat with?
25 on history.
You said
25?
25? Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, just a 25.
Roll
was
that
just
beautiful bean
boring.
footage.
All the bean footage.
So, Elder Z is aware that there is a long-standing rivalry between Hamburger, or Burgers for short, and the Mischief King of the basement. If you were to deliver the Mischief King to Hamburger, making Hamburger a good boy, then he may be your ally.
What's a mischief king, Precious? What's a mischief king?
So I'm gonna valiantly like put my rapier cocktail sword out, and Elder Z tells me this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we are not your enemy. It is the Mischief King that is who your heart's desire truly wants.
The eyes go wide and they go very cute as they get big. Yes.
We bring you the
Aw.
Mischief King, and we are eternal allies, where you help us hide in this home for the rest of our lives.
And I would like to
The-
say that I unsheath my great sword and I kind
Yes.
of like do like a rainbow with it and I go, yeah! Just for some, extra effect.
Hamburger puts their little paws together and gets down and starts just like baking biscuits on the floor. And I
So
need a persuasion check from Lord Chocolat.
Okay. Jess, I didn't get any nat 20s from these donations,
If
right?
you fail it, I'll give you one of mine.
Okay,
Because
wait,
this
wait, no,
is
I don't-
necessary.
Here's the thing, I don't think I'm gonna fail it, because I have a +6 in persuasion.
Let's go.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't
Let's
jinx
get
it.
that bag.
I got a 20. I got just a 23.
Stop.
Just.
Just a 23.
Just a
Just
23.
a 23.
Just 23. So, Hamburger lets go of the candy that they had in their paws that they were baking, and now they're kind of like a warmed up piece of chocolate. And they're like, "Help me! I've been mauled." And they're like, "Well, if you don't mind me taking you to the basement, then I'm sure we can make this deal." Cute big eyes.
I look at Elder Z at the mention of the basement. Raise an eyebrow.
Oh, aye, the infinite crypt of boxes and discarded decorations. Presents gifted that you said you'd put on your mantle, but you never do. Yeah, right.
Burger of the Ham region, if you promise us our safety. Oh no, is that Hamburger?
Close. This is Hot Dog.
Oh no! Wait, your cat's name is seriously Hot Dog?
This is Princess Hot Dog, yeah.
Oh my
But we can
God.
pretend that it's Hamburger for tonight.
Oh, hilarious! Yeah, and I have them swear on I have them swear on their word as a cat that we'll be safe once you take us downstairs in the basement.
I swear on all 9 of my lives that I will not harm you. But if you try to run, I will hunt you and play with you as I see fit.
Yeah, I mean, I think to show solidarity, I get on its back first.
I would like to know how you get on its back.
You know, in cartoons where like they hold stuff but they don't really have hands. Like,
Oh my
that's
word.
just how I was thinking about it, right? Like you're just I don't
Floating
I mean,
sword.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I'm imagining almost like the Flash animation where it's like just 2 floating orbs that the assumption is that it's the hands and
Yeah, that's the hands.
Oh my word.
Oh,
back to-
they only show up whenever it's narratively necessary. Yes.
early 2000 Newgrounds, just like
Yes, exactly.
I go up to our candy apple. Could you toss me?
Hell yeah! Just without even thought, it's just us.
I think I want to like put my sword up, and then like Corny just sticks to the side of it.
He's just like, catch me!
What?
Oh, all right.
You caught me.
Just primal scream, just kind of like vault onto the cat.
Wait, have we just like forgotten Elder Z? Some
Oh,
patches on
don't
the
worry
floor.
about it. I'm just gonna walk up to the cat's like furred paw and slowly press myself into it so I stick to him.
I appreciate it because now we're keeping security on multiple levels. Right?
I'm
It's
gonna
a funny visual.
I'm
That
gonna
is
make
very
eyes
funny
with
visual.
it and say, "Can you lower your tail for me?" And then just
Its
kind
tail,
of
like-
like walk up the tail and onto the back. Probably takes a
Yeah.
little bit longer than everybody else, but that's what we're doing.
Did you see? I flew.
the Hamburger. Once you all are on its back, hindquarters and paw, will be like, "Well, on our way." As they shimmy off and their little bell jingles, the older gal who owns the house comes over and is like, "Oh, smelled all my candy," and she goes over to a hallway closet and gets a little hand broom and dustpan and just starts sweeping up all the other candy as you hear, "Oh, we're saved, yay!" And then the doorbell rings and you have that internalized dread that, oh no, more trick-or-treaters. As she then sweeps it up, puts it in the bowl, and here you go, and trick-or-treat.
Does she do that with the children present, or does she put the?
She has to sweep it up, and then the
And
bell
then she-
rings. and she's
okay.
like- and then
Okay.
she opens, yeah.
I mean, who out
Oh
of
my
all
word.
of us has not eaten floor candy?
Not me.
But eating a lot worse than floor candy, bud.
We won't discuss where my mouth has been. Anyway,
That's a different stream.
And that's the stream, folks.
Yeah, that's
Roll the
stream.
credits.
Good night, everybody.
There's a cutscene where, as you go down to the basement where the door is ajar and there's no lights, so it's completely pitch black. I don't know if anyone has dark vision, but the eyes of the cat glow slightly green as they're going down the basement stairs, and a jawbreaker that is holding on to the leg of the coffee table stares at you all and like, "You're not getting away." But then you're down in the basement, where it's completely pitch black. There's boxes everywhere. Cobwebs and spiders line the ceiling with the corpses of dead flies and other insects. Elder Z and Sir Patches would know that the basement is full of all kind of creepy crawlies and little critters that scurry about because no one's usually down here.
I'm getting the idea that jawbreaker person doesn't really like us that much. Or likes
They
us
said
too
they
much.
They said they wanted some hay. Where are we gonna get hay from?
Hey?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi!
Okay.
Set
I
that
guess
one up.
I guess I'm gonna be the one that keeps us on track. So I turn to Sir Patches and Elder Z and I say, "So the Mischief King, right?
Yeah.
The Mischief King. What do we know about our foe?"
Is that an opportunity for us to roll history?
Yeah?
All right, I'm going to roll my history and depend on Cedar, I think.
I'm gonna take my nat 20.
Yeah.
For a
Nice.
26.
Woo!
So,
aside,
yeah.
Sorry, aside from like Elder Z and Sir Patches, who else is this like not their first Halloween?
Well, I've just been in the cupboard. I don't know. Like, I've been around, but I've only been in one place, and that's not the place that we're at right now.
What about Carlito?
I think it was a gift. Like, you know how like you go to a Halloween party at work and somebody made caramel apples or something.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's my first Halloween.
gotcha. Thank you.
I dropped in the chat for us what the Mischief King is. That way you can share it, and yeah.
I hate that.
Elder Z is going to start pulling out pieces of light bright that he found down here to cast dancing lights so we can see. It's a dark, wriggling creature of unimaginable horror, tails wound together like gummy worms, but much more evil.
Oh, I can do that too. And then I touch Sir Patches and cast light, so Sir Patches is now glowing.
Just a glowing cat.
Yeah.
I can't get over the fact that this is being told while you're stuck to Hamburger's leg.
Yeah, 100%. He's taking out the little dancing lights. Someone please help me get off this cat now.
I'm gonna like start touching my glowing green body,
I-
and be like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm not usually like this. Excuse me."
I give Elder Z the uppies. Like, I give...
So strong and lordly.
please, God, don't. This is probably gonna be 4 purses, isn't it? This is gonna be 4 purses. Oh no.
I need to invite JPG to more charity streams.
Oh God, dude. My wife is at 35 purses and counting right now.
Not
man.
enough purses, JPG.
Not
Not
enough.
enough.
Hey, we don't purse shame here, okay?
Oh God.
The hamburger will let you all down and use their little barbed tongue to lick Elder Z off of them. If anyone's ever looked at a cat's tongue, it's disgusting. Unless you love cats, then it's cute. I'm indifferent. But so they like lick you. It's not wet because their tongues are relatively dry to get you off. And they just say, I'll be back in a few hours. Bring me the corpse of the Mischief King and I'll protect you. As they start sashaying back up the stairs.
Does anybody have any like tracking abilities? Like who has like would animal handling count right now
Survival.
for this?
Animal
Survival.
handling.
Survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I have a +3 in either survival or animal handling. Does anybody have anything higher than me?
I just rolled a 24 for survival.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Just a 24 though, right?
Just a 24.
Just a
24.
24.
A box 24, you know, just it's fine.
Sorry, guys. I'm used to rolling 30s. Whatever.
With a survival check, I imagine Sir Patches is like kneeling down with their glowing belly or with their glowing body as they find that distinct smell that rats leave when they go through an area, and you can touch it if you want, or you just like smell the urine in the air.
I'll lean down, I'll smell it, and I'll say, you know what military people do with their things, yeah.
Make dogs.
I mean, why are you making all them hand movements?
Oh, okay, I said that little rat king is this way. Follow me, stay with me, stay together, stay quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were dancing.
We can dance when that rat king is dead.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
I
I thought
turn
that
to
was
Sir
going somewhere
Patches
else.
and I say, "Oh well, then thank you so much for leading. I will head up your rear. I mean the rear." And then
That's not the first time that's been told to me on Halloween. It certainly won't be the last. Talk to me after this.
I have so many questions.
There's some hot candy.
I need
And I
a
again
D6
pew pew
roll.
and start walking. Who do you need the D6 roll from?
Whoever wants to do it first.
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we
So, down in this basement, as you follow the trail of this rodent, you do realize that there is only one rodent here. However, you hear the chittering sounds of something that you're like, you can't quite place it. But it increases as you get closer in the dark, and as the light from Elder Z's, you cast dancing lights, spreads out, you see what looks like almost like an undulating carpet.
Such a good word.
And
Oh, I hate it so much.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh god.
I love that for me.
Well, I rolled a 5.
Rolled a 19.
Way to be, corny.
I don't know if you want Corny to be first up.
I got you, Courtney. Don't worry about it.
I rolled a 16.
I got 21.
Nice.
8.
And
Okay, I also don't know if this is like appropriate to do right now, but like I've been holding on to this. And I'm
Oh my word.
just really.
Is this
really-
JPG eating M&Ms or is this Lord Payne? Because it's really fucked up if Lord Payne is eating M&Ms in front of us right
I
now.
was gonna say, like, oh god, I hope it's JPG.
That would be a huge M&M. Just pull out of nowhere. You're like,
all right.
The basement changes, yeah.
This is
So
amazing.
in the dark, Carlito, you have dark vision, correct?
yes.
So you're able to see this and react a little bit sooner as you see that there are 3 swarms of ants like on top of possibly another piece of candy that had hidden down in the basement last year. So you have one in front of you, one off to the right, and one behind who's coming up as the ants are signaling to each other that there's food nearby. They haven't quite seen you yet, but you're first to act.
Beautiful. So like in a high-pitched, ulating wail, Carlito goes into a rage, and the wail is him screaming. It's like it's just super loud, and I'm gonna run up to the first one with my sword and take a swipe at them, double-handed.
Okay.
Ian went supersonic there.
Right, I didn't want to mess anybody's like headphone users up. Boom. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That hits. As you approach this swarm, it's just bodies over bodies of ants with their moving legs and antennae talking to each other as little bits of sweetness go into their little mandibles as they tear apart what remains of some kind of candy creature.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. I take my spork and I use it as a lunge, like right into the to the pile of ants, and then swing it around and start stabbing down for 12 points of damage.
Phew.
As you stab down and you lift it up, you see that there's small sugar ants stuck to the prongs of your spork. That brings us to that swarm's turn.
Actually,
Oh, you
I
got
had
another attack. Yeah.
I got another attack.
Well, they're about to go.
Actually,
Actually?
Because I rolled a nat 20 again for their initiative, so.
Oh
Dang.
my word.
so just offhanded, just swinging the spork around, just kind of like flailing the sugar ants that are already on the spork for a that's beautiful. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Lucky dice.
That
man,
pierces
I'm
through
keeping these close.
their hard exterior shells.
And they take 7 points of damage on the second one.
They're halved. Cool. So the swarm that you've been able to squish, you're getting that weirdly sweet but acrid scent of squished sugar ants that is just covering your body at the moment.
Oh. It's just more loud, high-pitched, ulating wails. And then Carlito turns around and looks deep at Lord Payne and goes, "My love, if I perish, tell everyone what I did here."
Dude, I hate y'all.
You love us.
Oh, God.
This is
Okay.
so good.
Are we just establishing now that everybody's in love with Lord Payne?
I am not yet. It's a slow burn.
It's
You
a
know,
slow
you put
burn.
out the
Okay.
feelers with your little behind comment. So we can get there.
That
We can get there.
Carlito's coming on a little strong. He could
Okay.
probably
This-
ease up.
Listen,
You know what though?
I-
Lord Payne's kind of into it. Look, now Lord Payne's whole goal is to build a commune down here. So
Oh my word.
Let's do it.
Listen, you gave Just Corny, fresh face, straight out of the packet, a dup. He's into it.
So I rolled a 19 as this swarm engulfs Carlito. And swarms you have to be inside the swarm for them to hit you. So if you're outside, it's fine. But as they circle Carlito, they're gonna do 12 points of piercing damage as their little mandibles peck and pick at your caramel exterior, finding any weak spots, going for that appley flesh on the inside.
Okay. I got resistance. We'll take it.
That brings us to Corny.
You got this! And I'm gonna cast Bless on everyone. So Bless at level 2, so I can cast that on 4. creatures of my choice. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number to your roll or saving roll, attack roll or saving roll. He's probably panicking behind something or someone.
Yeah, there are boxes, there are Christmas ornaments that are being prepared to be put out soon, as that's the next holiday. So you would just see a large plastic Santa that has the sign "Hoo hoo hoo," with an electrical cable that's just wound up and kind of knotted nearby.
I'm hiding behind Santa's foot and just he got this. I believe in you.
That brings us to Patches.
So, Sir Patches is going to look for, like, the leader of the ant pack, and take 2 swings at it with his great sword.
There are 3.
There are 3. What's
3
the
swarms.
meanest? I'm sorry?
There are 3 swarms, one on Carlito, one off to the side that doesn't look like it's quite coming at you, and then one that is coming towards you.
I'm gonna do the Carlito one, because I would
Okay.
like to save a friend. I have the brain of a peanut. I rolled on D&D Beyond, and now it's not telling. Oh, I rolled a 19 to hit for the first swing. For I can do quick math if D&D Beyond isn't going to do it for me. 11 points of damage. And so what I imagine is I'd kind of like to take the sword from the bottom of the ground and do like an upward swing. Can you tell I don't play fighters?
Yeah.
And then with that being said, the second attack is a unnatural 20 to hit, and I would literally just like to again, so I start up in a motion and I would just like to go right down, and hopefully like slice its head off. I think that sounds pretty sexy, for a 12. And then I'm going to look over to Lord Payne and just give like a nice little nod.
Is this Sir Patches' way of like? This is like Sir Patches' way of like booty shaking, right? Like this is.
Yeah, I just twerked on the floor for you.
Like a wink is like a nod is like third base, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much married.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay.
You just demolish the rest of this swarm. As your first strike, as you go up, it flings ant bodies off of Carlito, and as you come back down, you're able to crush 2 more. As you are also covered in that sweet, acridy smell of ants. Is there anything else you'd like to do before the next swarm's turn?
You know what? No, I will keep my action surge for later. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
The next swarm is the one off to the side. They use... I gotta switch dice. That was also a 19. So,
Dude, what is happening right now?
so I went to RTX and I got these really neat like gem dice, and they roll hot. So I'm gonna switch dice. They smell that sweet acrid scent and know that there's something bad happening to their fellow ants, and are going to start running towards all of you. They're not close enough to get into combat, but if you were to approach them, you could attack them. So basically, like, you're 60 feet apart. They close it by 30. But they use their turn to do that. It is Elder Z's turn, as the last group is about like 45 feet away, so they're in a similar situation where they can't get to you this turn, but if you stay stationary, they definitely will.
Gotcha. Elder Z is going to turn towards that approaching group and look back at think it's Corny who's still not quite up in the melee just yet. Say, avert your eyes, and cast Ray of Sickness at the approaching swarm.
So what do they have to roll?
That's just an attack roll from me, which is a 17.
That hits.
That is going to, terrible damage roll. 3 points of poison damage.
You watch one ant just fall over onto its back as the moving carpet continues to jitter towards you.
That was underwhelming. I'm going to use my bonus action to try to telekinetic shove the swarm back.
Okay.
That's a DC 14 strength save.
$12.
Okay. They are pushed 5 feet back.
Well, it gives you a little bit more time as you just see kind of this invisible candy hand push them backwards. Well, I guess you wouldn't see it. You just see the outline of it on their ant bodies.
Yeah. Kind of pushes them back a little bit, and that is it for Elder Z.
Okay. That brings us to Lord. Sorry. It's a step up from Sir. Chocolat.
Okay. So, would these ants count as either fiends or undead?
I will let you know that they count as beasts.
As beasts? Okay, I don't have anything
Yeah.
for that then. Okay. So I have 2 attacks. And how flash... Oh, no, you know what? No. I'm going to run right into the fray. And with my depth speed, what I want to do is the first horde is still on top of...
They're dead.
They're dead. Okay.
They're dead.
So second horde is that still coming at us, or are they like right at Elder Z?
They're still... So the second one noticed and they're coming. They're 30 feet away. And the ones that are close to Elder Z were 15, but then they got pushed back 5. So they're 20 feet from Elder Z.
Okay. So the ones that are 20 feet, I want to do that like anime like run past and then do like the ones like the 2 swipes where like you can't even see how fast he's moving.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So okay, so that's 2 attacks. First, would you like me to roll them individually?
Roll them together.
Okay.
And we'll see how anime this gets.
So one roll was a 24, the other roll was a nat 20, so that's a 26.
I mean, how anime do you want this to be? Go ahead, roll damage.
So anime. So anime. Okay, so does that mean... Okay, please remind me, for a nat 20, I get to roll... It's usually 1d8 plus 3 for a rapier. Now on D&D Beyond, it's telling me it's 2d8 plus 3 now. Is that right?
Here's a bonus. That is technically correct, but for criticals and one-shots, I like doing max damage on the first die, so you automatically get an 8, and then you roll a d8 on top of that.
Oh, okay. So, let me see.
So I would just roll the normal damage, if it lets you, and then add 8 to it. Yeah.
So... I rolled an 8.
That's great.
So that's 8 plus 3, that's 11, plus the other 8 for the max damage, right?
Yep. So that's 19. And you also hit on your second attack, so you can roll another normal
yes.
Damage roll.
That one was a 6 plus 3, so that's a 9.
Do you want to describe how you eviscerate this entire swarm of ants almost by yourself?
It's the like the 2 swipes, so all Elder Z sees is like 2 flashes in the night, and then I do the thing where if Elder Z isn't back at me, I turn my blade to the side, and then everybody just falls dead in front of them.
It's almost like you had done like 1,000 strikes as each of the ants. You just see them like bisected and slide apart, and little bits of ant blood or whatever's inside of them just and it
As my bonus action, can I give my hand over to Elder Z and I say, "Are you all right, my friend?"
Goodness gracious, such a gallant defender down here in this horrible place. Swoon. It takes your hand, absolutely.
That brings us back to the top of the round with Carlito. The other ants, again, they're a little further away. You could run if you want, or you all can team up and attack this last swarm. As everyone who did any melee damage to the ants does have their pheromones on them for a little bit.
Cool. How far would you say in feet? They're still 60 feet away?
They would, from you, be 45 feet. Since they
45.
moved, they closed it a little bit.
Okay. So I guess just with like an arrogant stupor, like Carlito puts his spork in his mouth and starts to just trudge his 40 feet away. You just see this apple with like flailing arms, muffled screams of just really loud. And like, since they're 45, my distance is 40, and I have a 5-foot reach with my spork. He just takes it out and spins around to see if he hits anybody. And
You do
Jess,
have
can you-
bliss.
oh, and we have
Yeah,
bliss.
you have
Never-
bless. Yeah.
Never mind. I'm going to use my feat feature for Great Weapon Master and see. I'll take the penalty to see if we go high. Okay, so I'm gonna roll that d4 just in case. Okay, 17 total
Hits.
to hit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So that's going to be 18 points, 20 points of damage in that one foul swing.
You cleave and just destroy half of this swarm by yourself in one spinning apple swoop. As ant pheromones just get splattered onto a cardboard box right next to you.
It's slow motion. He's just like, hey, he's just viscera everywhere, just basking in it, just screaming. Like, if it's muted to everyone else, but it's a very high pitched wail.
That's why humans can't hear candy.
Yeah, of course. And then so that's half of the swarm.
That's half, yeah.
Sure, we'll go in for the second attack for. Oh, that's not good. That was 11.
Just barely misses.
Can't win them all. And so it just woof falls on his back, and he's just like, wait a minute, hold on.
Little feet in the air.
I have a question. Are we
Yeah.
allowed to give our nat 20s to each other, or do we have to use it for ourselves?
I already gifted one.
Oh!
James didn't say anything, so
I'm fine.
Can I give Carlito my nat 20?
Yeah.
I would like to give Carlito my net 20.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So if it's a nat 20, then that second attack would auto hit, max damage, and then you roll normal damage.
Okay. So max damage would be 14. It's double handed. I'm flavoring my spork as the battle axe. So I rolled an 8. Someone do math. Help. I'm losing it. I'm
too
spiraling.
gay for that.
I'm
No thanks.
Okay, cool. Got you. 14, 4 is 18, plus 4 more, 19, 20, 21, 22 points of damage.
Holy shit.
You make ant, like an ant slushy on the floor. As you just destroy the other half of this swarm, continuing your spiral through their bodies.
Finishes his spiral when he comes up and he's like, Carlito, don't do it!
I don't know why, like, in my head, I imagine, because the candy apple is, like, very bottom heavy, right? It's just,
Yeah.
like, swinging like this.
It's just spinning on his butt. Like, it's cool. That's fun.
All the swarms are gone. Battle has ceased. Any screaming hopefully has stopped for the moment as you are still in the basement looking for the Mischief King.
It's just Corny screaming behind the Santa shoe. Just, "Ah!" Oh, it's over? Is the only person who's taken damage Carlito?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, because I just ran head on into battle, so yeah, makes sense.
How bad do you look right now, buddy?
9 points. Terrible. I'm bleeding, flailing on the floor. The GM has rendered me almost unconscious.
You're not a wizard.
You're not a wizard.
All right, well,
But yeah.
everybody got to get hit sometime during Halloween night. At least we got hit by ants and not by those goddamn kids with their pesky fingers and mouths made of actual teeth. And I'm gonna look at Just Corny and say, now again, we stick together, stay as a group, and we don't go to the cult.
Okay. I'm gonna inch closer and closer to Carlito and be like, can I try heal you with the power of friendship?
He's just still sitting there like, yeah, that'd be great.
And Corny is just going to hug him and cast Cure Wounds. That is a lot of points. So that's 14.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, heck yeah. Just slowly,
He's still
like,
attached to you.
yeah, I can feel because like
just
the size difference for like a candy corn and a candy apple. His hand just
yeah. Just get it. I can't even put my arms all around you. It's just.
Carlito's just gonna start walking with like
Corny
them
attached, absolutely.
just attached. This is it now.
Yep. This is my preferred method of transportation. Please and thank you.
I'm
I
officially a
turned
mount.
I turned to Carlito. I turned to I turn to Carlito and I say, I'm glad that you take the pain now, my friend, because the pleasure is ahead of us.
Are you coming on to me?
I actually thought he was coming on to me earlier, so...
Does this do it for you? Ant gush? And he starts rubbing it on his body.
It's just, are you rubbing it on your body with Corny? Just...
Yeah.
Woo!
I need a perception. No, what's everyone's passive perception?
Oh
Oh
no.
lordy.
Oh no.
15.
I have a 10.
13.
13.
So anyone, who has 13 or higher,
Mhm.
you smell this dry, musty scent that just smells to you as candy, like decay. To humans, you'll find out. Go ahead and do a history check for anyone who got over 13.
Oh, okay.
Am I the only one that didn't get over 13?
I think we all got 13 and up.
Dang it.
But it tracks because I rolled a 2 for history. I just came out of the packet. I know nothing.
I got a nat 1,
Oh no!
which makes sense for Carlito. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm rubbing and goosh on me. I'm boosting my attractiveness right now.
I rolled a
Feel that
10,
straight.
and if Cedar didn't roll well, I will use a nat 20.
I got a 19.
Hey,
And
save those bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Oh no. Oh, don't like that.
I just like turn my head in that direction, and it's like, if you ever watched the movie Troll Hunter, just turns and like big haunted one, like, you know, wild old man face, just screams, "Mold!" Just starts running away from it.
As
Like ferociously pointing.
Yeah, as Elder Z turns and points and at the direction where the scent is coming from, you see these milky white eyes where chocolate has worn down over time, and green flecks are growing all over the sugary exterior of this very old candy. As a swarm of moldy candy inches out from the shadows and starts picking up the corpses of the ants that are furthest away from you and just masticating them.
Like turns
They don't-
around and
Yeah, they don't notice you right now. Their passive is very bad, but they're just eating the ants and the leftover sweet corpse that the ants were eating.
Oh God. Can we sneak?
Yeah.
Stealth
But
checks.
this is put up for everyone to stop.
Okay.
Right on.
Boy, this means stop.
Oh,
Okay.
What means let's get away from the scary candies?
I'm down to stealth.
I mean, I'm gonna be terrible at stealth, but I feel like if we can get away from here quietly.
I'm also going to be terrible at stealth.
Wait,
but let's
do
go.
we have a boon? Do we have a boon?
Oh my god, we do.
As
We
a
have a
party,
boon.
right?
We have a
Can we
party
boon?
boon. Ooh, ooh. We have
Okay,
Can we
two.
boon the boon? Please, what?
Can-
Please,
we have-
can we use a boon?
Yeah, let's use the boon to sneak past all of these things right now.
If ever we needed to boon, now's the time to boon.
Let's do it.
You all silently stealth away as you just hear the sounds of Candy chomping on ant carapace, sucking up the liquids from the floor and being covered in their pheromones. It fades in the distance as you delve deeper into the basement. But you have lost the trail of the Rat King.
Oh, jeez. What are we supposed to do about that?
Don't smell him anymore, and I guess we could ask around if there's any local candy that lives down here. And I turn towards Elder Z, who would know the local candy that lived down in the basement, I think. Maybe?
Oh, the Johanssons, lovely couple.
Yeah. You said the Hansons?
The Johanssons, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Johanssons, or you also know of the Sour Bunch.
Oh, let's go to the Sour Bunch. You know what? I think it's bridge night at the Johanssons.
The Sour Bunch is a ragtag team of lost Sour Patch youth who have formed a collective where they wear headbands and candy wrapper vests as they roam the basement, murdering any roach that they see. But they also ask for a high toll if you need their assistance or their protection. But you are welcome.
I'll definitely relay that to the group.
This is also a good point if we need to take a break before the next scene.
Absolutely, friends. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in 10 short minutes. And if you are able to support March of Dimes, which is an amazing organization that supports healthy moms and babies and families, you should absolutely click the link in our pinned comment on the Twitch chat. That'll take you to our Tiltify, where you can donate as much money as your heart desires to give boons to our party. That is what we are asking for. We will also accept $10 donations for rerolls for our party member, not James, as well as $25 donations for automatic crits for any party, not James, or you can name the next NPC for $75. For every $5 you donate, you get entered into a drawing to win a $25 gift card to Talon and Claw, who makes some amazing dice accessory products like this really cool dice vault. I got this at a Ren Fair that they were working at. Really cool stuff. We also have 6 different dice giveaways from Dirge Singer Dice. They have some chunky dice that they're giving away, as well as dice sets. So if you're able to, please donate to March of Dimes. And like I said, we'll be back in 10 short minutes. Thanks, y'all. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. We are so excited for part 2. No, the second part, the second half. There we go. Had you going in the first half. We are in the second half of our D&D charity stream supporting March of Dimes, which is an amazing organization that fights for the health of all moms and families by supporting amazing research and programs that help preterm babies, as well as maternal mortality and the birth equity gap. So if you are so inclined and would like to support March of Dimes, you can click on the link in the pinned chat. That would be amazing. It'll take you straight to Tiltify, where you will see some really cool donation incentives. If you donate $50 or more, you can give a boon or a bane. Let's not do banes. We don't need those. We are candy on Halloween night. We have enough of those. For $75 or more, you can name the next NPC. You could also gift rerolls or even nat 20s to our party members. For every $5 that you donate, you do get entered into a drawing to win a $25 gift card to Talon and Claw, who has amazing dice accessories. They have a really cool dice vault like this, and so many more. You could also win one of 6 different dice sets from Dirge Singer on Twitter. So, with all of that being said, party members, are y'all ready to kick some butt and find the Rat King?
God, I hope so.
All right, back to you, James.
So we joined the party back in the basement. As they searched for the Rat King, they got lost because of a few swarms of ants got in their way that then alerted some moldy candy, which in this world are zombies. That moldy candy caused the party to run away with haste with their party boon, as now they search for aid or assistance or maybe some locals to tell them where to go. Elder Z lets the party know that the Jorgensens have bridge night, so they may not be the best to talk to at the moment. They get really into bridge, but there is the Sour Patch Bunch, or the Sour Bunch. That's like a local basement gang that kind of runs the downstairs, or at least their portion of it. They offer protection for a fee and other services as well. So Elder Z would be leading the way.
Is there any etiquette that I know that we would need to sort of observe when we arrive here that we should all kind of adhere to?
They are surly, sour, not very sweet, and if anything, a little bitter.
We're going to want to try to act tough but not confrontational, I think. If that makes any sense. We don't want to let them know that, they can run us over, but we also don't want to make them think that they need to be defensive or anything like that. So if anyone here is good at talking, I would recommend they take the lead. I myself am not.
I mean, if nobody else is gonna do it, I can talk to a Sour Patch Kid.
I'm real sweet.
You do have to cut your teeth sometime, kid.
I
I'm just-
don't know what that means.
I'm just deeply afraid to talk to any other NPCs and fear I owe my wife more purses. I'm just look. I got a +6 in persuasion, so I'll back up Corny. When-
You do your
What do
plus
you
6.
use it?
I only have like a +2. I'm,
Oh, no.
I'm ridiculous.
I'll back you up if it goes bad. Okay, I'll back you up if it goes
Oh, I lied. My persuasion is at +5 apparently.
bad.
There you go.
People like me. What can I say?
Yeah. As you're walking, you hear the faint sounds of music of "We're the Sour Patch Kids, the Sour Patch Kids, the rough, tough, dangerous Sour Patch Kids," as they're all chanting. And you approach what is the Thanksgiving section of the basement, as the Sour Bunch have made a makeshift tavern inside of an old cranberry can. The serrated
is-
front door is like tilted upwards as you see different Sour Patch Kids riding in Hot Wheels and then going into the cranberry can.
Nice.
That's so cool.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, I want to
The
be a
link-
Sour Patch Kid.
No, you don't, kid. No, you don't.
But you're so cool and you have a theme song.
You literally just see me purse my lips like this and say, "No, we don't."
The
Is that what
classic
people
bar
call it?
sounds.
Is that what people call irony? I don't know.
I do crack a little bit of a smile at that, and I say, "Go get him, kid. You got this."
I got this.
You do hear the classic bar sounds of thimbles being thrown against cans and small matchboxes where matches are being lit, and they're like testing each other's bravado by holding matches at each other that are lit. As you approach the can, you can see a few Sour Patch Kids stumbling out with maple syrup all over their face.
Wait, real quick. What was I supposed to talk to them about?
You're supposed to ask where the Rat King is.
Oh, right. Okay. And then he gonna run in like, "Hi."
Oh shit.
You run into the cranberry can.
Yeah.
As you run in and you yell hi, record scratch, everything stops. Someone falls from the ceiling because they were
Oof.
stuck.
Oh, I'm
they
sorry.
just
Was
look
I
over.
interrupting?
The closest one to you like stands up, which actually would be kind of smaller than you, and like looks up at you with their like oddly very circular eyes that are hollow and they squint down. And they just go blah, 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 blah,
Oh.
as they puff out their chest,
I pop out my chest too.
and they go blah 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 blah.
I have no idea what you're saying, but you sound real cool.
And they like chest bump you and like kind of push
Oh.
into you like glue blah 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 blah.
I just bump back.
Go ahead and make like a strength check, either athletics or
God.
strength.
Let's go with athletics. Oh, wow, okay. That's a 3 plus 7. That's a 21.
A 20?
That's a 21. Sorry, I have a +4.
As you like chest bump them, it knocks them back into like a little yarn spool, you know, like a sewing kit yarn like little spool. That's their table. So you knock them back into that. As the ones around, you've spilt some of their maple syrup thimbles that they were drinking out of.
Oh,
Their
shut.
eyes-
Sorry. You need a
one
hand?
Yeah, the one who you pushed checks themselves and like gets a little bit of syrup off of their candy coating or candy wrapper. and they walk over and they like slowly reach out their scratchy Sour Patch hand to yours. And then they grab your hand and they're going to squeeze as hard as they can as they hold their chest out. Go ahead and make another strength check.
I'm gonna squeeze back because I think this is how we be friendly. So I gotta do the same thing. That's a 12. What did you roll? Did you roll 20?
What did you roll?
Was that a nat
dice.
20?
Yeah. I even switched dice during the break.
Straight to dice jail.
Yep.
What's
Dice jail.
going on?
No,
Everyone's
I'll take
being mean
pictures
to Corny.
another
It's fine.
So you'll only take a point of damage as their scratchy malted dextrose or whatever that is that makes them sour hand squeezes into yours. And they pull you close. And they're like, "You're too sweet for this place. Buy us a round of drinks and maybe we'll forget this."
Okay, cool. I don't have money though.
I'm just gonna look at everybody else and give him the let's just beat everybody up in here for being mean to Corny look.
Wait.
I have a question, and I think that Ian also has a question. He could go first.
No, please. I didn't have a question. I was gonna impose on the scene.
Okay, well, I'm also kind of doing that.
Do you think?
Okay, so I took the languages of Common and Abyssal, and because I am a Sour Patch Kid, my guess is that they also speak Abyssal, because we are all Sour Patch Kids. So I think I want to get into the face of the one that pushed Corny and say, "The fuck did you just do to that little boy?"
I'm a full ass adult. I came out of a packet. I'm out of the
And-
factory. I'm an adult.
This is your first Halloween. You're just a young thing.
The Sour Patch Kid's like, whoa, just calm down. In Sour Patch Abyssal, gloopity gloppy, gleepity gloppy. We're just playing with the kid. No need to get violent here. We're just playing with the kid.
Yeah. Now if you take back what you just said to little Corny there, maybe we can forget about it, and you can forget about what he said, and we can move on with our night. Does that sound right?
That sounds fine. I mean, I didn't know that the kid had a Sour Patch friend. That changes everything. And then in Candy Common, they're just, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, my little candy corn fella. Like, we're just messing with you."
What?
Right.
Does that mean we're friends?
And you'll see a big smile come on my face because now I'm sweet. Yeah, we're friends now. We're real good friends. And I'm gonna give the person that I just, talk shit to a nice pat on the back.
Dude, Sir Patches is fucking terrifying. Like, dude.
Patches
Yeah.
seen shit.
You have to play fighters more.
Yeah, please.
So, does that mean we can ask you guys about the Rat King?
The room goes hush again, and the person's like, "What are you doing with the Rat King?"
I
Just-
don't know what that means, but that.
Why would I rub my finger across his neck?
Yeah, we don't have necks or blood, so we don't know what that means.
Right,
This is
okay.
two himbos, and I love it so much.
We're
think-
we're taking him out, not on a date.
We're gonna kill him.
Oh, why didn't you just say that? That makes sense.
Like in my big fat Greek wedding. Hey,
Yeah.
Ian, we're gonna kill you.
You just could have said that.
I think, and I think we can do it real well too, because, well, I didn't, but my friends took out 3 lots of ants just now.
Oh, you all took out swarms of ants?
3 of them?
3 swarms. Oh, come on, sit down. Let me buy you a drink.
Mhm.
Here. And he goes over to the back of the cranberry can, orders 4 thimbles of maple syrup with a splash of grenadine in there just for that extra sweetness. It's disgusting. He's like,
Ooh,
tell,
it
tell
tastes
me.
like-
Who is he giving them to? Because there are 5 of us.
5. I can count.
No,
I thought he was
they
dissing
don't-
us.
They don't serve me here anymore. I know what I did.
Oh no!
I know what I did.
I was like, oh my god, Elder Z, what did you do here?
Yeah, what
There's
did
a-
you do?
There's a candy carving of a lemon drop candy.
It's like,
Just like strangling people when they've been
Like a
hopped up on too much sugar.
like a wanted poster.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Seeing that poster, like Carlito's actually gonna slide his thimble over to Elder Z and go, "Have fun."
Wait.
Corny's-
Wait. I kind of want to. I give my drink over to Elder Z also.
We're gonna need 2 more drinks over here.
The Sour Patch, the green. No, what color Sour Patch should this be? It's gonna be the bartender.
Blue.
Blue, the blue Sour Patch kid who has a dryer lint for hair that's just in this big kind of tuft on their head, turns around and is like, huh, you're doing already? Jeez, I really need to get more maple syrup. Who needs it? You two need more? Hey, Elder Z, you drink responsibly now.
Absolutely.
We don't want to happen what happened last time.
I again apologize for the property damage. And
We
the
still got a
horrible-
hole.
Yeah,
And it's a lemon drop sized hole in the side of the can that has
Yeah,
like makeshift.
got a bit buzzed there and decided I could just sort of make my own door.
You Kool-Aid man through a can.
That's so
Shocking.
hardcore.
It's shocking considering I'm just, sugar.
Hardened sugar.
Jess, by the way, Evie wanted to say hi.
Oh my god, Evie's so fucking cute.
I didn't realize I wasn't muted until way too late, so I started making like
Yeah,
whimpering
so-
noises at the
so that's
microphone.
Evie. My wife is helping me handle the pups. Oh, I know, sweetie. And then this is Luna.
What sweeties.
So these are the ones that donated. So say hi.
I can't believe that y'all make your dogs work. Wow.
Yeah, how dare you? That's just rude.
I know.
California's expensive.
California is expensive.
Yeah. Oh yes, swarms of ants. So this Sour Patch kid who brought you over and paid for your drinks. Tell me about the ants. Tell me about what you're trying to do with the Rat King there. The party continues behind as everyone
It-
returns to drinking.
Can just Corny take this one?
Yeah, if you want.
Gets really excited. He stands on a table and starts like serenading the praises of all his party members. Like,
And then Carlito spun on his bomb and whacked everyone out. It was amazing.
Mid drink Curly was like, I mean, it was a little bit more graceful than my butt. It's so, Arr.
like he's literally just going through everyone. Like,
Sir Patches was like, wah, and wah, and then the ant's head just went flying.
like he's just going through every single one's escapades.
And that was after we rode in on the cat.
Murmurs of hamburger, not the dreaded hamburger. Roll over the rest of the cranberry can.
He real fluffy. I think he likes us.
You could call us hamburgers helpers.
Oh God.
Thank you for coming to the stream.
Have you been saving that?
Roll the credits.
I have. And you know what? I'm gonna hit the dad joke for that one. The counter goes up.
Incredible, because that has to be our adventuring crew name now. That is
The
Hamburgers
helpers.
insane. That is insane. It's insane that was that good. I hate that.
Jess, I love you with my whole heart.
Thank you. Love y'all too.
Beautiful.
I think I want to saunter over to to the other like sour bunch, right? And I say, my friends, thank you so much for sharing these libations with us. But my crew and I need to move with haste. Is there any chance you know of any way to get closer to the Rat King without them knowing?
What would be a good first person to name their favorite Halloween candy?
M&M.
Okay.
There it
M&M.
is.
That's what JPG was eating.
I was just
There we
eating
go.
those, yeah.
In the back of the can, or it's actually like near the front, but it's in like the front corner where it's dark and dingy. There's an old peanut M&M with a Lego hook hand drinking grenadine straight. That's hard
Oh,
stuff.
it's
hard
hardcore.
He's like, I know a way, but it'll cost you. What do you got? As he hits his Lego hook hand down on the table. He swivels out of his little giant thimble stool, and he has one peg leg as he stands up, made from a toothpick.
There it is.
Carlito, do you still have all the ant goop on you?
The Carlito's a little drunk. Hey man, listen. What? what do you want to do?
Do you, like oh god, I hate myself for this. I do that saunter around Carlito to like sexily check if you still have like some of the ant goop on you.
Hey, listen. If you want to check out the goods, you just gotta ask.
I make direct eye contact with Elder Z, and then I make direct eye contact with Sir Patches. I pound the drink, and then I scoop up just a little bit off of Carlito, very gently.
Hey,
And I put the glass in front of the in front of the old M&M, and I say, these pheromones should keep you safe for a bit.
He swiped my butt.
Do a persuasion check.
I'm happy to do that. That's a 1. Gonna be re-rolling that. Thank you, my
Let's do
puppies.
Let's do it.
And that's a 19 plus 6. That's a 25.
25.
What a reroll.
He dips his good hand, or like well, not like it, his non-hooked hand into the pheromones.
Strong hand.
Tastes it a little bit.
That's strong hand.
That's some good stuff. Fresh, straight from the source.
The source was my butt.
It's a little sweet. Is that caramel?
Yes.
I only consort with the sweet ones.
This'll get you most of the way. What else you got?
You
I have
break
an
your other
offering
leg.
that may interest you.
Speak up, my lemony, zesty friend.
You've got a good aesthetic going on with your cool Lego hand and that. But what if you could really intimidate the tougher folk that come down here? And he's gonna pull out it's just like a little like medieval Lego helmet. It's a dread helm. So when you wear it, your eyes glow red. Pretty cool, eh?
He looks it over,
eyebrow pumps.
tries it on. You got yourself a deal. I can get you most of the way there, but you'll have to go through the Mischief Crevasse yourself.
Not the Mischief Crevasse.
I put a hand onto Elder Z's shoulder and say, "It's all right, partner. We can make it through the Mischief Crevasse. We've done it before.
It's just Carlito in the back doing that. Sorry.
We'll do it again, and after we get through it, that one back there is gonna make some more sounds for us."
All right. I believe that if we all work together, we can pass through the Mischief Crevasse.
He takes your helmet in acceptance and says, "All right, hop in my Barbie's dream van and we'll head out."
Yeah.
As he downs the rest of his grenadine.
Just get just Corny vibrating in the back. This is the coolest day of my life.
I'm just a little bit concerned that this dude is drinking and driving, but whatever.
Hey, we're Candy. We're good.
We're candy,
Mr.
he
Candy.
says as he's drunk after drinking.
We're Candy. Don't you worry about it.
Oh. I just want to know, is there candy popo? Like, I'm concerned.
No.
We are the Popo.
We are the popo. Welcome to the Wild Wild West, guys.
James, off kilter. We're riding in the Barbie Dream Van, going wherever
Yep.
we're going. What is our tour guide or our escort listening to?
Tour guide Barbie.
Yeah.
Oh, someone in the chat should just tell us what we should be playing in this van as long as it's clean enough. Clean enough.
It's just Taylor Swift.
This gristled Eminem who's seen everything is listening to Taylor Swift.
Oh, it's just
Early
yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, see, I was thinking Taylor's version.
Ooh.
I was thinking, yeah, because
He's like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
That is ancient for a candy. We gotta admit. Like,
Yeah, if you all want to head out to the Barbie Dream Van that has Barbie riding
It's a van
unicorn on the
now?
side.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was a van. Yeah, Barbie
It was
Dream
a
Van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm getting in the van.
oh, I'm getting in the van. I'm getting in the van.
But does he have candy in the van?
It's Candy getting lured into a van. Like, this is incredible.
At least the
Corny
van
just
is
goes-
marked.
Corny just goes shotgun and like sits in the front.
Does Corny know what side's the correct side to sit in?
Probably not. Wait, hold on. I want to roll for it real quick. Give me 1 second.
Turns on the radio. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
So I rolled a 2. I'm gonna assume he doesn't know.
You get in the wrong.
He just wants to sit in the front.
assume. You get in like the wrong side, and he's like, "Move over, kid."
Oh, okay. And then does so, like doesn't get out of the car, just squishes across to the other side. Yeep.
All right, everyone, buckle up. And there's just like makeshift seat belts in the back for everyone to grab onto. As he then will magically, because they're candy and toys, drive the Barbie Dream Van.
I mean, the Sour Patches were riding Hot Wheels, so of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
this song.
I wish I was listening to T Swift earlier in the car. I wish I could remember the Lenny lyrics right now. But that's fine. As he's driving, he talks about the recent mold epidemic that's going on down in the basement. Because it's winter, the heater's on, and it's been causing hot spots and humidity to happen, which for any candy, that's no good. And he asks, Any of you ever been to the crevasse before?
I just slowly look at Elder Z.
I once
I
didn't think
did.
I'd be going back again.
I did tell Elder Z that we had been through it before and that we'll make it through. So either I'm a liar or I have been. And I'll let that up to you, James.
Well, let's see how well you're going to do on the following checks once you get there. So he's able to drive you past the Easter collection that has matted bunny costumes and masks with old Easter eggs that don't have any candy in them at this time, along with just weird little bits of fake grass all over the place. But he drives you towards the water heater, and there he tells you, just get up there, and that's where the Mischief King lives. As on top of you're aware that on top of this water heater there's a rat's nest keeping warm from the heat that this water heater gives off, and as they also live off the dew that the water heater condensation gives them. They've turned insulation into a little house. But as you all get closer to this water heater, you've seen off in the distance little roaches carrying bits of food and remains of fallen candy comrades.
Now, fellas, this rat here likes to live on this little mountain of warmth. What if we turned off the water heater and made it come down to us instead of us going up to it on its home turf?
I was thinking the same thing. A direct confrontation is not going to benefit us at all.
You see a smile come across my face, just a little cheeky one, and I kind of side-eye over to Lord Payne and say,
You are such an incredible genius, Sir Patches.
great minds think alike, Lord Payne. I could get used to that.
Now-
So,
yeah.
go for it.
Well, I was going to say, just so that you're kind of aware of the setting a little bit more, the Mischief Crevasse would be a good 5 feet, or human terms, 5 feet around the water heater, where the Mischief King has set up various traps for a larger creature, such as like a spray bottle and a dingle, like a feather with bells on it, along with other shiny bits to deter and distract Hamburger from actually getting to his Mischief Cove. So there are traps set nearby, although made for a bigger creature, could still injure you.
As a
I have-
consideration, after you, Lord Payne.
I was actually turning to Elder Z. And, wait, who was the one who had survival? Who was the one who had survival? Okay, so, I'm going to turn to Sir Patches, I'm going to turn to Elder Z. And after looking at the traps, I ask, okay, with your depth of knowledge, is there a way that we can trick the Mischief King into not just coming down, but running into his own traps?
This may be of help. And I stick my whole arm down into my wrapper that's around my waist like a towel and dig around for a while and pull out a hat of vermin.
What?
Which for flavor is a mini Green Bay Packers cheesehead.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so we have our bait, I guess.
Aye.
Okay, Corny, Carlito, what will we do in order to draw them out. And I look back to Sir Patches and say, do we happen to know where we can turn off that water heater?
Might I roll a survival check?
Yes.
I rolled a 13, and if that's not good enough, I will waste at least one of my rerolls.
You know with the 13 that heat rises, but exactly how to turn it off for this giant human contraption would be a little tough, but you know that it's probably somewhere near the base.
Would I have a better understanding if I rolled better than a 13?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How does a 14 sound?
About the same.
Cool. So sorry to whoever gave me that reroll. So I'll look at Lord Payne and say, well, the heat rises around these parts, and that means that turnkey is gonna be on the base of this contraption. So if this one is the bait, and you three are keeping lookout, or whatever it is you three are gonna get up to, maybe I can use some of my survival skills to make it across some of the traps and look for that there contraption to turn it off.
Could I make a perception check to see at the I'm sorry, go ahead, Jack. I didn't see your hand.
Oh no, that was literally just Corny putting up
Corny,
his
you
hand
don't have
real
to raise
slowly.
your hand.
Oh, I was thinking, y'all call that a water thingy thing? Sorry, it has water in it, right? So let's say if we had all the water inside it disappear, does that mean it will stop working?
I'm just a stupid piece of candy. I don't know.
Well, we can try, right?
Doesn't hurt.
I'm going to
Go
destroy.
on.
I'm going to destroy the water in the tank.
I will say for
If GM will live.
I will say for candy terms, if you're using create destroy water,
Mhm.
you wouldn't be able to create enough or destroy enough of it, because this is
Okay.
basically in the terms of candy, like
Yeah.
a skyscraper amount of water.
Mhm.
You could destroy some.
I-
You could figure out how to turn it off.
Well, I would like to destroy the candy equivalent of 10 gallons of water.
Okay.
It might not do anything, but it might. I don't know. But I want to try.
In addition to that, I'd like to make
Yeah.
a perception check to see if I can, depending on how I roll, if it's really good to see the knob or the direction and where the knob is to help Sir Patches.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an 18. 14 plus
So within,
12.
yeah, with an 18, looking out over the crevasse, you see that there are sticky traps, rat traps, tripwires, spray bottles, and eventually, underneath the water heater, to you would look like a whole facility, or I guess a small facility, of levers and knobs and wires that don't quite know what they do, but they're there to break, flip, or turn off.
Mm-hmm. Carlito will go. There's a tunnel over there with a bunch of doohickeys, but you got to go through all of those traps and wires and strings and stuff. But I think that's the direction.
The direction is with the traps and the doohickeys and all that.
And the wires and the stuff. Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never seen a doohickey that I couldn't do don't, so. And I just start walking.
Before you go, Sir Patches, take this just in case you need it. I'm going to hand you my experimental elixir, which will give you a flight speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes if you drink it.
I'm sorry, a flight speed?
A flight speed.
What?
Okay, I am excited to see my little candy wings pop out of my body. That's not going to be scary. I give you a slow nod and then start walking towards the doohickeys.
Wait, Sir Patches, Sir Patches. It's real dangerous out there. So, take this, and then he gonna hug Sir Patches, cause Bliss, and because Bliss is like up to, like 3, I'm just gonna again hug the closest 3 people to me, who I'm going to assume is probably Carlito. Who would be closer to me, Lord Payne or Elder Z?
Well, Elder Z needs it, because if Elder Z is going to be our bait,
That's
I feel
fair.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like this running hug from one to the other to the other.
You
Thanks.
get a hug and you get a hug.
You get a hug and you get a hug, and come to Lord Payne. I'm tired.
Okay. And then, James, in the, when I can, I would love to, I want to stay with Elder Z and try to, like, safely check out the traps to see how they work.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do a investigation check
Okay.
of traps. And then Sir Patches was going into the basically minefield of traps and other doohickeys.
Well, could I do the search first, just so I can, like, try to guide them?
I
You could, but it depends on if Sir Patches is just going.
I could be persuaded, maybe.
Go
Uh,
on.
I hate this. I hate this so much. God damn it. Okay, what am I doing?
What does Corny want to do while everyone else makes their decision?
because everyone looks really busy and Corny doesn't know how to like help, so from the opposite direction, so if we're coming from this direction, he's gonna make the sound of a cat purring happen all the way on the other side.
Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Making that low rumble sound while everyone is doing their decision.
So everyone can look in the wrong direction, hopefully.
So I am going to, as Sir Patches is walking away, I dramatically reach out a hand and I say, "Sir Patches, please wait." And then we're face to face. It's very like if like in a rom-com, if like 2 people and then in the background is the Eiffel Tower, but the Eiffel Tower is like the water heater, right?
Okay, so then Lord Payne. What is it?
Keep going.
And so I put my hand on Sir Payne's face. Or sorry, I put my hand on Sir Patch's face. And then I use lay on hands to heal that 3 damage that we all took. And then like as it like sparkles in the like in the dim light of this basement, I just whisper, "Be careful."
I haven't felt this way in years. I'll be careful for you, Lord Payne.
So does that convince Sir Patches to let me like look at the traps first?
No, because you didn't ask to look at the traps first.
Okay.
No, I
Okay.
know that that's what you want to do.
If anything, you like embolden them to go.
Okay. Well, that's my bad, and I'll learn from this.
You can take my hand again.
Nope, moments passed. Sorry, everyone.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, and I walk off with a little bit of pep in my step. You probably see my booty shake a little bit more. You know, I'm gotta look good for my man.
During this, you hear the low rumble purr of what you believe to be Hamburger off in the corner as you step into the crevasse of traps. Before you approach the first one, you hear from on top of the water heater of steam coming out as So as the Rat King approaches the edge and just, Hamburger, you think you want to tussle with the king of rats? As you see a rat just dressed in other rat skin, holding a scepter. As
Wait.
rats are also huge. Yeah.
What's the scepter made out of?
I'm
Well,
so
And he's
curious.
wearing other rats?
Yeah, he's wearing
Oh, my
other
word.
rats.
That's not the Rat Kings I'm used to. Like this is
That's
some
metal.
other. Yeah.
It's metal.
The scepter is made out of the entrails of roaches
Oh,
and the bones of rats.
this got dark. We're just
Yo.
5 pieces of candy trying to fall in love.
Which, while he calls to Hamburger and the steam goes behind him, roaches with wings fly out from atop the water heater. For this purpose, I think going in initiative order might be a little bit easier to keep track of everything. So can I have everyone roll initiative?
This man's as dramatic as Scar. Good lord.
I had a Scar subplot, but we don't have time for that.
Oh,
Oh.
I rolled a 10. Oh no.
I got an 8.
Oh no. Am
Wow,
I going?
we are so not good right now. We're rolling low
What's
in
that?
initiative to roll high on our attacks, yeah?
Cool.
We're all just standing around giving each other longing looks instead of fighting.
All right. Carlita's
What
is
did,
not just doing,
roll?
doing the music.
What did Corny get?
Corny rolled a 23.
Oh, okay,
Let's go,
Corny.
Corny.
Look,
Let's go.
But, like, Corny should not go first.
Corny.
You can
Corny.
yeah.
This is your time. Wreck 'em.
I'm scrolling through my stuff and I have no idea what to. Wait, okay. In candy terms, how far away is this figure, would you say? Like, what is the reach?
Over 100 feet.
I need to get closer.
There are boxes that you could climb that have rope or shoelaces and clothes sticking out of the side, old dresses. There's like the mannequin bust that has like an old dress over it. Like this is a packed little basement. It just happens that around this water heater, for utility access and so things don't catch on fire, a 5-foot human 5-foot circle around it.
Okay.
Human terms 5 feet. Candy terms, a lot of distance.
I think what does Corny? Do I go first?
Technically, yeah. Unless you want to hold your turn.
I think Tony's gonna. Tony, wow. Corny is gonna climb the boxes, and wait. This is a lot of spells. I'm going to try cast Hold Person if I can get close enough. Which is. Oh, Jim, you're gonna have to tell me. Is there like a box I can climb to that will take me closer than 6 feet, 60 feet?
You would have to use all of your action and movement to climb a box. That then you could like use like a clothing line that goes towards the water heater. So you wouldn't be able to cast it this turn.
Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna try to do it in a way that he don't notice me.
Yeah, you're pretty far. You're outside. He thinks that there is a cat currently rummaging around the boxes, thinking that this is Hamburger's time to take out the Rat King at the moment.
I have a question with thaumaturgy. It says that it lasts for about a minute. Does that mean I still control the sound, or is it just gonna just stay put there purring?
You could change it if you want during that time. You'd have to recast it, but it's basically just purring over in the corner that you designated.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the purring move slightly, like it's like prowling around the water thing.
Okay.
So from behind the boxes.
Yeah, just kind of making a little dash. Yeah, you definitely can. It is then the Rat King's turn.
Oh god.
Cool. Say, fly, my roaches, fly! As they swarm down onto the boxes, and you just see hundreds of roaches approach and crawl down the sides of the boxes next to you. They don't see you yet, but they're close. That brings us to Sir Payne's turn.
Okay,
Or Lord Payne. I gotta be Lord Payne.
that's okay, James. You're saving me from having to buy another purse, so thank you for that. Okay, James, I have a wild idea. I don't know
Yeah.
if you're gonna let me do this, but please take me through the steps in order to do so.
Mhm.
So, we had successfully gotten around the moldy candy.
Mhm.
What
Yep.
would it take for me to backtrack a little bit in order to draw the moldy candy here as a decoy for everyone else?
Over a minute of combat. Unless you
That's-
happen to find one sooner.
That's over 10 rounds. No, that's over. No, because 6
It'd be
seconds is a
10,
round, right?
10 rounds plus, yeah. So,
Yeah, so-
it'd be over a minute. Yeah. Unless you
Would-
happen to luck out and find one.
Does anybody still have a does anybody have a nat 20?
I have one soul reroll.
Ugh,
Chat.
Okay.
If you would like to donate a nat 20, you can click on the link that I am putting into the chat right now. It's going to take you to Tiltify. You put in your credit card information for $25 or more, and JPG's thing might just work.
I'm gonna hold my turn then to see if somebody will let me.
Is there anything you want to do during this turn? Because if you hold it and your wait, it might take until the next time your turn comes around.
That is a good point. I would like to use this time to... Was it survival that I was checking on the traps?
Investigation.
Investigation. I'm going to roll investigation to see what I can do with the traps.
Mhm.
Because what I want to do is I want to learn how the traps work, see if I can use it against those hundreds of roaches in order to buy my team time.
Yeah, definitely. So go ahead, do a quick roll.
I got an 18 total.
So there are sticky traps that if you were, you know that roaches aren't necessarily the most intelligent of all insects, but if you were to stand on one side and they ran at you through the sticky trap, they would get stuck. Or there you do see a few other traps where it drops cardboard boxes. If you set those off, you have the chance of harming yourself, but also crushing a bunch of roaches.
I do it for the love of my team. So this is what I do. I am going to do Channel Divinity Sacred Weapon. So my cocktail rapier, like glows, right? And it's supposed to glow very brightly for 20 feet, and then a little bit dimmer 20 feet after that, right? So I'm going to use that like Jeff Goldblum in the first Jurassic Park. And then I'm gonna run over to the glue, to those traps in order to try to get them to me.
Yeah, go ahead and just do a quick dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Just to make sure you don't, get stuck to some traps.
Is a 14 okay?
Just barely.
Oh god!
By one.
Oh my god! Let's
I'm
go.
like, don't get a 13. Don't get a 13. Don't get a 13. So you're able to like dodge and weave, and one of them you kind of like you have to walk on the paper siding, but you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall, and you center yourself in the middle. If you're okay with this, you center yourself in the middle of like 4 sticky traps.
Oh, 100%. But I do like the whole like, can I like swing off of something and then like just make it
Yeah.
as swashbuckly as possible?
Yeah, Yeah, you see that there's like one trap that was already set off maybe some time ago, but there's a little string that you're able to grab and swing on over, and you're in the center. Now, getting out, you'll have to make that same check again if you need to get out.
We
But
will figure it out as we go.
and as you wave this, he's like, "Oh, so you brought friends? Get them!" It is now Carlito's turn.
Alrighty. So, near the water heater, I know we passed the Easter, we passed the Christmas, we passed the Easter decorations, and we passed the Thanksgiving decorations. Would it, I don't know, particularly be in the same section of where the 4th of July decorations are?
You see some red, white, and blue nearby.
Do I see any fireworks?
You see sparkly things.
I see sparkly things.
Yeah. So this is the thing I've learned with going into old people's houses. They put the wrong things next to their water heaters, like paint cans, fireworks, flammable clothes. Please go to your local old person's house or someone who has a water heater and make sure that these things are not near those.
And check on them.
And check on them. Play games.
Yeah,
Bring a sandwich.
We're not just a charity stream. We're trying to teach you life skills right now too.
Hashtag safety stream.
Yeah.
To help aid in distracting the cockroaches to come to the sticky pad, if I may, I want to grab one of the sparkly things and I want to scrape it across what more assuredly is a cement ground in the basement, right?
Mhm.
And light it like a torch.
You know, the best part is that you're a barbarian and it would require a strength check to light a sparkler off of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think if you're raging, you get advantage on those, but that's not my thing to force you to do.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much as a GM and as a person.
Yeah.
So, with that, like, Carlito kind of like hobbles over and he grabs one of the sparkle things and in like an effort spins around on the ground and lights it, and this sparkler just and he starts waving it similarly like Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park to get them to come over. Now, would you consider that an action to do?
That would definitely be an action.
It would
to
be
do.
an action too.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus action to rage, action to light the sparkler. I'm done this turn, but I'm providing support to the sticky trap for the roaches.
Yeah, you would just be on like the outside of the traps
Mhm.
instead of in the middle to get them in.
Yep.
Yeah. That brings us to Elder Z's turn.
Get your cheese here. Piping hot cheese? Is that no? Okay. I'm gonna try to use the Hat of Vermin. Just use a
What
charge
is-
of it.
Yeah, what does the Hat of Vermin do?
Let me read that for you because it's definitely going to be playing some jazz with as written. You can use an action to expend a charge and speak a command word that summons your choice of a bat, frog, or rat. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. Creature is neither friendly nor hostile. It isn't under your control.
Yeah, tell us how this rat key shows up on top of this cheese.
Roll a what is your spell save?
Intelligence, or just like the actual
The
number.
spell save DC. Yeah.
14.
I have my Rat King stats here. I rolled poorly for once. So, as you say that, the Rat King is overcome with some kind of magical mist as he's not able to control where he's at. And are you waving the hat, or are you just like holding it out and be like, get in here?
Yeah, just like holding it out, like, come on now.
he like nose first. You see him sucked into like a black hole on top of the water heater as he comes out of your hat. He's like, "What is happening to me? What?" And you just hear like his bones and muscles popping as they go through the hole and then come out your hat, which is much smaller than him because he is a huge beast who now is standing in front of you with his rat bone insect scepter. What are you? Are you a little lemon drop?
Aye. You a big rat king then?
Yes. Eyes all over the place, extra furry eyebrows that he's been alone too long. Do you have anything else you'd like to do before it's the roach's turn?
Just sort of look at the nearby allies and go, all right, I got him down from the tower then. And then just salute and then kind of cross my arms, preparing for death.
No.
Oh, the roaches see the light, see the sparkler. Initially, they kind of scatter from the brightness of the light, but because the Rat King is calling them forward with his scepter, it overrides their fear response of light as they start swooping down at Lord Payne and Carlito. Go ahead and roll me a d6, Lord Payne, and let's see how many get stuck in your traps.
I'm sorry, you said a D6?
Yep.
Let me see. I got a 4.
4. So then 4 of them, one stuck per each trap, just outside of their ability to hit you. If you try and hit them, you'll have to step on the trap. But they're stuck in their sticky trap. As, let's see, 3 more fly overhead. You could do an opportunity attack against one of them if you want, but fly overhead as they approach the sparkler. And behind Corny hears the chittering sound of hungry mandibles.
Could I... Okay, so if I have 2 attacks, could I technically use 2 javelins in order to throw?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to throw 2 javelins, but they're like little toothpicks, right?
Well, that will be on your turn because it is
Sorry.
Sir Patch's turn. But yes, you can on your turn. Yeah. You can definitely throw.
Okay, so I'm walking away. My cheek still feels warm to the touch after Lord Payne reached out, so valiantly touched me to heal me before my efforts. But I think that my cheek turns a little red because I know he's in danger. So I slowly turn around, see that he is surrounded by cockroaches, and I am distressed. So you see me marching as quickly as possible in that direction. My sword has been sheathed since we got to the bar because we all know that you can't have your weapons out at the bar. That's how you get kicked out for life. You see a shield come out of my body because I am gummy. I don't have a backpack. I store shit inside of me. I have a shield in one arm, my hand axe in the other, and I am just charging as fast and furious as I possibly can to get to my man. How far away am I?
I'm going to give you 2 options here. You are entering the crevasse that has traps. So you can charge out hastily and get there in one turn, or go slow and you'd avoid traps. So if you go hastily, you just have to roll a dex save.
Nope, I'm getting there next turn. But I'm coming.
You also have Bliss if you haven't used it yet.
Oh, I haven't used Bliss. All right, you know what? I'll try to get there.
Roll a dex save, and someone else roll a d6.
Okay, so I rolled an 18.
You are very lucky because you said you rolled a 6?
I rolled a 5.
A 5? Oh, just not as bad. It's just a mister, like a spray bottle that you dodged. So instead of being misted with water, which would be acid for these D&D terms, avoiding the 3d8 acid damage, you jump out of the way as you get close now to Lord Payne.
Do I get to attack still on this turn?
Yes, you could. Now, again, the creatures in the sticky traps, you could probably hit them because they're towards the outside of the traps, but Lord Payne being in the center would have to either get to the outside of the traps. Basically, they're 10 feet from Lord Payne, 5 feet. Yeah, so you could hit them.
Okay. So I rush up as quickly as possible, make the fastest eye contact with Lord Payne, and then lock eyes onto one that looks like it's going to try to escape. I bash it with my shield. With one. I'm rolling, a 10 to hit?
Well, it's restrained. I believe you get advantage. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a restrained creature.
Yeah, that would be prone, right? Yeah.
Prone, restrained, I think attacks have advantage against it, especially melee attacks. So, yeah.
Excellent. How does a 13 sound to hit?
Better, because that hits.
Amaze. It takes, 4 bludgeoning damage.
Dude.
I then take my hand axe, if it does not expire, and I do like an around the world uppercut with my hand axe to hit it to hopefully kill it. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I asked when a 13 hit, but here we are. For 7 damage.
That is the exact amount of hit points it had left. So how do you kill this roach?
So I bash it in its face, and then I take my hand axe and I just literally uppercut it from the stomach to the head.
Woo.
After that, I think I'm feeling so fucking fantastic that I would like to action surge. And I'm going to just move over to the next one after my hand axe is in the air, and I'm just going to swing it at the next closest one.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
I rolled a 13 to hit. Excellent. And 5 points of damage.
Still alive as it struggles inside this sticky goop.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you next time, bud. And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to the top of the round, which is Corny. You're on top of some boxes. You were going to use a clothesline to get over. You see that the Rat King is now summoned to the bottom, right near where you were. You hear the chittering sounds of something coming up behind you.
I don't like that. And I'm going to stumble, fall, run down the boxes towards everybody. And I would like to... I see our friend Lord Payne in the middle of roaches. Just reach out to him, be like, "Hey, leave my friend alone," and cast Shield of Faith. My friend. You get a +2 bonus to your AC for up to 10 minutes.
So for this purpose also, it took your movement and action to get up. So if you're going to use your action for that, you get halfway down. So you're on 2 cardboard boxes that are slightly off from each other. You're just on one, so you still have to use your full movement to get down to the ground floor, if you wanted, for the next round. So you're up a little bit. You got some height.
Yeah, okay.
Which is good, because you hear that chittering sound start buzzing as you see cockroaches flying now overhead.
Oh, God.
But it is the Rat King's turn. Let's do... He has a scepter. but he doesn't look particularly magical. How's a 14 for your AC there, Elder Z?
Does not hit.
Well, his bite attack misses you. What about a 17?
Is exactly my AC.
All right. So this is the dangerous part, because his talons are huge, and each claw is like its own dagger as he scratches out across your body. You know what? But I didn't roll super well for damage. 14 points of slashing damage.
Beautiful.
As he gets down a little bit and is like, "Who are you?" But that would end his turn. And that would bring us to Carlito, as you're waving around the sparkler.
So as I see Sir Patches run up and the other cockroaches are stuck in there, but I look over and I see the Rat King messing with Elder Z, I toss the sparkler to the side and I book it over towards Elder Z and the Rat King.
I will say that there are roaches between you and them, so you either will get an attack opportunity against you for those 3 roaches.
3
or-
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Sweet. I should 19, 12, and 12.
19 hits.
Cool. Seven points of piercing damage, which halved is only 3 because you're raging.
Beautiful. As I run and I take that, I'm like, oh, that's, damn. Just kind of keep going over to the to the Rat King. Do I make it to them?
Yeah, you started there, so you ran over, then you'd be able to run back. Yeah.
Got it. So I'm going to just brandish my spork and take a very large swipe. I am going to go back to my feet here, and I still have bless, so hopefully this is good. Okay, so I rolled a nat 20 plus 7 minus my feet gives me gives me a 22. Does that hit?
You know what? I think against the Rat King's leathery armor, I think that definitely hits.
Right, if it meets, it beats. I get it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so double-handed swipe, it's 14 plus whatever I roll because I natted, right?
Mhm.
We're still
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. 35 points of damage on that first swipe.
What?
And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to hit this guy again.
Okay.
It's an 18 hit.
It hits. Barbarians. More people should play them.
That's 11 points of damage on that one. And
Okay.
being that I thank you, Dice Gods. And being that I critted, I'm going to use my bonus action to hit him again
Oh, because you have great weapon master, yeah.
because of my feet. You gotta be kidding me, dude. That's another nat 20. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, brother.
So
Let's go.
So, okay, being that it's a bonus action on the feat, would you still count the critical damage?
Yeah, it's a
So-
attack to hit.
So that's 14 plus 7. It's not too bad. It's just 18, 19, 20, 21 additional points.
He's not dead, but you definitely got him to be bloody in one turn with your spork, as you've torn off bits of the rat leather that he was wearing. Blood is now going all over the place.
Yeah. I have nothing quippy. My body's shaking. I'm done with my turn.
Oh, okay. That's Elder Z's turn. As you see this damaged Rat King in front of you, as he's shocked. I don't know if you're shocked. Everyone's shocked by just the sheer ferocity that is Carlito, the barbarian candy apple.
Elder Z turns to Carlito and he's like, all right, mate. And rubs his hands together and puts them on Carlito, and I'm going to cast Enlarge.
Okay. Yes. Let's go.
So your dimensions are doubled, your weight is multiplied by 8, and you deal an extra 1d4 with your enlarged weapons. You already have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, I think, when you're raging, but you have that again.
It's just one of those. He's like, we're ready to party now.
Oh, you're basically like the Goliath of the party. So you basically match the same size, if not bigger, than this Rat King.
That's why they call him the Big Apple, and that'll end my turn.
There it is.
The roaches. I'm going to start with the ones that are over Corny. There are 2. They're able to crawl down next to you, and they have an annoying feature called Pack Tactics. So they will be getting advantage on their rolls against you. Nat 20. And a 2. So, you win some, you lose some.
Checks and balances.
Is Corny within 5 feet of me?
No, they would
No.
be like 40 feet from you.
Okay. R.I.P. bud.
You take 7 points of piercing damage, so it's not too bad. There's only 2 of them, and one of them missed. And they're... oh, wait, I missed one. 9 points of... No, wait, math. I can do math. It's a 2d4 plus 2, so that'd be 8, 10, plus 3, 13. 13 points of piercing damage. As the one bites you, you kind of dodge out of the way of the one that misses, but it's right into the mouth of the other one.
You just hear like a squeak from the box. Is gum still okay?
The 3 that Carlito had passed turn around now, seeing this giant apple, which is Bug's favorite food.
Oh, geez.
Those 3 are going to attack Carlito.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
20.
Yeah, it hits.
23 on the first one. Oh, double 4s, so that doesn't do anything. And 23 on the last one.
Let's go.
Six, 7, 11 points of piercing damage, but I do need you to make a strength save. Technically, I need Corny to make a strength saving throw too, to be fair. Yeah.
Oh, that was cocked. Okay, cool.
So that's a nat 1.
You're you are prone for Corny.
Whoop.
I got an 18.
You
Just
are not
batting
prone.
at the roaches. Bad roach, bad roach.
The others are stuck. So that brings us to Sir Patches.
I'm sorry, real quick. On that piercing damage, it was 11. Are we having it to 6?
5, because it's round
5.
down.
Gotcha.
I'm Sir Patches. I
Sir
also want you to know that we have 2 boons that are still left unused. If that could, I don't know, just help us. I
Shield
am.
bubble.
What?
I said shield bubble.
Hell yeah. I am. How many cockroaches are surrounding us still?
2. Well, okay, so you killed 2 of the 4. No, sorry, you killed 1 of the 4, but they are restrained. I forgot to roll their strength checks. 1 gets free and is approaching Lord Payne. Thanks for
No,
that.
it fucking isn't. No, it fucking is not. I am going to lunge at it and just. I think I might no, I don't want to throw my axe because I probably won't hit it. But I am going to swing that axe as fucking fast and hard as possible at its neck. And I rolled a 25 to hit. I
Do
assume
we
that
need
hits.
boons? I think chat should be giving me the boons at this point.
I rolled 7 damage for my first attack.
I'm gonna rule that that's the one that you hit last time that was about to die, so that one now is dead.
Amazing. And
So
I
I
look
can
down
keep
at
using
it
track.
and I say, like I said, bud, I was gonna get you next time, and I got you. And then I am going to just take my axe, still fresh with the blood of one of the cockroaches, and slam it down onto one of the other cockroaches. Does a 10 hit?
Just barely no.
Can I use my last reroll?
I mean, you have it.
Fabulous. Does a 23 hit?
Actually, yes.
Actually, it takes 7 points of damage as well. And I'm gonna look over to Lord Payne and like try to give a thumbs up while I'm holding my axe, but it kind of looks a little weird. But I do it
really far back.
exactly, and that's that.
Top of the round to Corny. You are prone. 2 roaches cling to the walls next to you as their mouths drip with sugary sweetness.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
no.
Wait, I didn't get to go that round.
You didn't?
Oh.
Did I skip? You know what? Let's do it. I think I went
Okay.
from Rat King to Carlito, so you're yeah. And then Corny.
Okay.
That's my
So I kind of want to use one of those boons for the zombies eat the bad guy idea. Is that okay, everyone? Okay, so first and foremost, so that would count as an action, correct?
I think that's how
Okay,
the boom
so-
will work. So yeah.
As a bonus action, though, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Carlito. So Sanctuary.
warm.
Yeah, so you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. So on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosions, fireballs, all that stuff. Yeah. So Carlito, just let you know, if you attack, then the spell ends.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna yell is, Carlito, like, cover our cover our retreat, and I'm gonna instruct everybody to just start running towards like the water heaters and try to get as high as possible.
Roll me a D100.
A D100?
Yeah.
Am I going low or high on this one?
You're gonna summon 100 zombies.
It's a 96.
96 pieces of moldy candy rise from the shadows as you yell out to run. They hear your voice echoing across the basement as their milky white eyes and mouths drool with acrid syrup towards you all. A swarm of candy and mold approaches. They'll be on you soon.
Oh shit!
You can also
so
use an athletics check to try and jump over because you're still in the center of the sticky traps.
Does a 15 make it?
Yes, because you can
Okay.
also use the dead corpses of the trapped roaches
Oh,
as
God.
as like a midpoint.
Yeah, so everybody just start running through traps, like through the, like get as high as possible so we're out of here.
I'm going to drink my flight potion,
Ooh.
and I'm going to reach out a hand to grab Lord Payne.
I'm
Oh.
gonna say, don't worry about me. Save the little one.
So goddamn
Corny
valiant.
Mayo.
Fuck, I love you.
Corny. Oh my god. I
think
wanna
you
be
have
the
a bonus
flower
action,
boy at their
so you
wedding.
can definitely drink that on the end to end your turn. But then yes, it would be Corny's turn as you hear the low groaning of candy approaching.
I'm prone.
Correct.
That means I have to use my movement to get back up.
Half.
Right.
your movement. Yeah. Half. Yeah.
Okay.
You still also have that clothing line that went to the top of the water heater. If you want to go that route.
Well, stay high apparently, and I gotta look at the two roaches and be like, "Was really nice meeting y'all." Not really, and then start climbing.
Do you want to disengage or take your chance at them biting you?
I think I'll disengage.
Okay.
I don't really have
Yeah, you can disengage. You get like halfway up the box as you're climbing. I think
Uh-huh.
you still have a bonus action if there's something you want to do or use.
bonus action. Oh, I need to touch them. Okay, no, I can't. So I'm just climbing. I'm climbing.
Okay.
Just keep
Okay.
climbing. Just keep climbing.
Rat King's turn. Looking down at the lemon drop. Elder Z, I know you. You ain't very sweet, are you? Well, I'm gonna eat you soon enough. As he makes a attack roll against you, and his scratch. The 22 hits for the bite, and then 19, I believe, also hits for his scratch.
Those do both hit. When he says that, I just say, "If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine."
4, 7, 10. 15 points of slashing damage. And 15 points of piercing damage.
Oh. Elder's ego goes down.
And he has you in his mouth, just smiling, looking at Carlito.
or to kill you.
He prepares himself, but he can't really do anything with that. That ends his turn, but it is Lord Payne's turn again.
Oh no. Okay. Elder Z's about to get eaten, right? Okay. Would the Mischief
You're
King
like 45 feet away from him. Like
Okay,
40
but-
or so. Yeah.
would the shoot, how can I save him? Oh, wait a minute. No, because that only guards against deception. Dang it. Okay. Is there a way, does this rat count as an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Not undead. You said aberration, fey, fiend, undead.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend. You already,
No.
no, none of them.
wouldn't- Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Oh God. Channel Divinity. What the heck does Channel Divinity do? Your oath allows you. No, that wouldn't help. Channel Divinity wouldn't help. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna run. Okay, what's my speed? Like, how far can I get?
I think 30, unless you're.
Looks like it's 25 actually.
Oh,
So if I use everything, then that would be 50 feet. So I could get to him. Could I use a bonus action even though I ran that far?
yeah, because that's just your action.
Okay.
So you can still use a bonus action.
How far do I need to be? Yeah, I'm gonna get. Shoot, I jump in its mouth also. 'Cause but I cast Sanctuary on Elder Z.
So then that would move it from Carlito to, because it's a concentration spell.
Oh shoot. Where are my spells? Sanctuary. This is a abjuration spell.
Well, that's the spell school.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Where would it say it on D&D Beyond?
I think it's a concentration. If it has like a black diamond with a C in it, then it means concentration.
It doesn't. Protection from Good and Evil has that, but not Sanctuary. So, do I get to cast it on both?
I think it's a concentration spell.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with your, because you know more about this than I do. So we'll switch it over from.
In duration, it will say concentration up to however long.
Mm-hmm.
Duration is 1 minute, but it doesn't say.
I just Googled a sanctuary, a concentration spell, and Google says does not need any concentration to be active.
Yeah, I just looked it up on D&D Beyond. It does not. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just like hanging out in the mouth also, and I just make sure to like cast the spell.
Holding on to his lower
Yeah.
jaw and just tap. Yeah. I think that's all, because action.
That's all I
bonus
can
action,
do. That's all I can do. Yeah.
It's Carlito's turn.
Okay. Well, now there's two of my friends hanging out of this guy's mouth. I'm gonna break that sanctuary spell so I can hit this guy, so we can get him down. So yeah, double-handed swiping at him again. That's a 17.
Do I need to like even like? I feel like you should just auto hit at this point. Like 17 hits.
It's a +7 on my hit. Like so
Yeah.
like I'm pretty up there. Cool. Boom. So D10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 points of damage on that first swing.
Okay, he's still alive.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep plugging away at this guy.
Yeah, you can hit 60% of the time. Math nerds.
Yeah, that hits too. It's 18 on the die. And beautiful. He takes another 14 points of damage.
He is holding in by a thin gossamer thread of like what little bit of life he still has in him.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I still get that +4?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
of the. So I forgot. I'm sorry. So
you had 2d4.
he takes an additional 6 points of damage.
How do you want to kill the Rat King?
Yes. So, being that my friends are in his mouth, and it's like, that's not where you're supposed to be. Carlito, with his stubby arms, grabs the Rat King by his nose, and he goes, "An apple a day keeps the." And opens his mouth so he can take his friends out.
Oh, did you just King Kong this guy?
1,000%.
Just ripping. If it's okay to get this violent, you like rip open the Rat King's jaw and you hear the clicking pop sounds as you continue to pull and tear, and it's just like an open gaping mouth that is just front to back. He slumps down as Elder Z falls from his mouth and Lord Pain to the ground.
We should probably leave.
How do we
Scratch
summon
LDZ.
that cat?
Wait. We still have the zombies coming.
We should probably leave.
Yeah. Could we use?
Perception checks from everyone.
Ah, okay.
Absolutely. Proficient.
10.
I got a 16.
Okay. I guess Elder Z, you can't technically do it.
I'm
sorry.
I also
sleeping.
got a 16. I'm sleeping.
I see nothing. That was a
Okay.
2.
We're no longer in initiative, but the good part here is, since the Rat King is down, the scepter loses its attunement to control these bugs, and they still see the bright lights going off from the sparkler that causes, and the glowing orb. Actually, the glowing orbs would have stopped. But anyway, sparkler. They scatter into the distance as the zombies are approaching. Having just bifurcated the head of the zombie king, or the Rat King, you see something glinting on his belt. And if you pick it up now in your hand, it would look like a tiny little lollipop key.
What does this do?
As you hold it in the air, lines of pink form in the middle of the air that form a lock as bubblegum bubbles blow out from these holes and then pop into the floating keyhole in the air in front of you.
Push the door forward.
Oh, Corny can definitely make their way down if they would like during this time.
Yeah, I do that. I'm just gonna come back down, guys.
Sir Patches can definitely push on the like keyhole that made of bubblegum door, but it won't do anything. The key is still in Carlito's hand.
Oh, I guess I could do this. I'd put the key in and turn it.
And now I continue pushing the door forward. That's how doors work. Heyo!
When the door opens, you see a beautiful multicolored land with hills of bubble gum and cotton candy clouds, with fields of fake grass and cookie crumb dirt all around.
I'm gonna put up my arm and say, gang,
Right on.
I think that we made it to the promised Candyland. We've all heard about it. And before you, that is what I see. I'm stepping in, and I'm never turning back. Screw being a hamburger helper. And I step forward. I don't wait.
I'll walk in behind them. Be like, does this mean that we're part of the cult now?
I think that we would have had to get eaten.
Got it. How long does this last, by the way?
I mean, I forgot. I didn't hear. Did Corny heal Elder Z when they came down and joined everyone?
I mean, he would. Like.
Oh no,
moment
I'm gonna carry Elder Z into the promised land.
Oh my word.
Yeah,
Across the threshold.
like a baby,
Right across
right?
the threshold. Oh my word.
And since we're touching, it's lay on hands automatically, right? So you're getting healed both internally and externally.
Oh my
Heyo.
word.
And as
Oh.
just as Elder Z is just waking up, it's just like a bright light and like don't worry, your suffering is done now. And then I just walk in.
That's not ominous at all.
Oh no, I've surely have died.
Have we died and gone to the attic?
I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder and say, no, my friend, we did not die. We're in a better place, though.
The living room?
Better than that.
Not the kitchen.
Even better than that. I know you've seen the game room with the promised Candyland. My friend, we have made it there.
Corny went in too, correct? Or no?
Woody's just standing on the threshold going, I kind of like hamburger. But I like y'all more. And then, like, also, does this cockroach bite make me look cool? Am I cool now?
Very cool. Very cool look.
When Corny enters, the doorway closes, and you hear the beeping sound of something off in the distance going beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop.
We're in the Oompa Loompa land.
And a small computer that is like teal and green walks up to you and is like, hi, my name is BMO.
Hell
What's
yeah.
your name?
We're in Adventure Time. Yeah.
I mean, that's where we can end it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god, this whole one shot was an Adventure Time prequel.
This is amazing.
I love that.
This is amazing.
Incredible.
Start the Candy Kingdom.
Oh god.
All right, friends, let us tell the people who we are and where they can find us. Let's start with Jack.
Why you do this to me? Hi, I'm Jack, a Meister Hypester. I am a full-time Twitch streamer. I have lots of fun things over there. You should definitely pop by and say hello. And I have had the honor of playing a really, really dumb himbo for this game. Am I popcorning? Cedar.
I am Cedar. You can find me at the Cedar Forge on most platforms. I do bespoke woodworks by commission. Yeah, if you want something made out of wood, check me out there. I'll popcorn it back to Ian.
Hey, I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. I do a lot of stuff. Most of the time, I'm just lucky to know awesome people like this cast here, and they allow me to play with them. So, but yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing next, just follow me on my Twitter. Like I said, your boy Big on all socials. That's YABOIBIG. And of course, I played Carlito, the candy apple barbarian who has a bloodlust unmatched. So, and popcorn over to Jess.
All right, I'm gonna say my stuff, but I still have outros. I am Jess. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. You are on my channel, so you can find all of my links. I would like, for the record, to state that Sir Patches, who I played, did say I love that man to Lord Payne. So, just gotta say that. With that, I'm gonna pass it over to you, JPG.
Hi everyone, I'm JPG, and I owe at least one purse to my wife right now. Do I owe any other ones from the cast? 2? Okay, that's 2. That's another one, Cedar. Who else do I owe?
I'm gonna leave it
I
at 2.
mean,
I'm gonna leave it at 2.
Corny was in love with everyone from the start, including the cat. So, like, I don't really know if that counts.
That's I feel like that counts. That's 3.
That
And
counts
then
for a
Ian-
wallet.
Yeah, yeah.
It counts for a wallet.
And then Ian, I'm pretty sure at one point you asked if I was hitting on you, and the answer was yes.
Oh, okay. Well then,
So I feel like that counts.
3
3
bags and a
Guccis
wallet.
and 2 Birkins.
All right. Okay, so once again, I'm JPG. I am a pop culture educator and consultant. You can find me on all social media at SpeakerJPG, and you can find me, for the next few Thursdays at Tabletop News. So follow us at Watch Tabletop and come support me because this is my very first big gig, and I hope that they have me on again. So thank you so much. And then James, are you last?
Yes, I am last. I am James, or GravityFail87 on all the social medias that you use, I think. But you can find me over on &Box Tabletop RPG, both on their Twitch and their YouTube. I play a character there and sometimes DM. But if you had fun and you ever want me to DM a game for you, just let me know and I'll try and work it out because I love DMing. And I've had a blast, and I am super happy, Jess, that you asked me to DM this game, and everyone was amazing. I wish we had more time and this could be a full adventure, but we don't. So I can just write fan fiction from here on out.
So much fun.
Or we could watch Adventure Time.
Yeah, or
Come on,
Adventure
grab your
Time.
friends.
That's-
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, friends.
I've never actually watched it.
Oh my god, you need to immediately. It's so good.
You are missing out. You are missing
Woof.
out. Yeah.
My name is literally from Adventure Time. Hot Dog's name is from Adventure Time. It's all about Adventure Time. Anyway.
So if
Oh.
I said if I want to be your friend, now it's in the morning, I should just stop everything and go watch it now.
I mean, if you want. The first episode's a banger. Most of them are bangers, so you're not gonna do yourself wrong.
I trust your taste in everything.
Friends, thank you so much, one, for joining tonight. This was so much fun. James, thank you so much for running this super unique and fun adventure. Would have never thought to be playing as a piece of candy. Now I want to continue doing that. Everyone who watched, who donated, thank you so much for helping make this successful. We have so far, of our 2 charity streams for March of Dimes, raised $500. We still have 3 more chances for you to come and watch some really spooky, fun games. I am going to bring up my calendar so I can tell you when they are. The next one will be on the 16th of October. That's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be playing Little Fears. Our kids have been lost at the amusement park. Should be a really fun time. The following week, on October 23rd, we will be playing Monster of the Week at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That one is actually an extension of last year's spooky charity stream for March of Dimes. It was a 10 Candles game, so that should be a lot of fun. And then on the 30th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be playing Orbital Blues with some sad space cowboys looking through space to find something. I don't want to give too much away, but it's gonna be an out-of-this-world experience, and I hope that y'all can join. Again, thank you so much for joining this evening, and hopefully we will see y'all next week. Bye!